I just realized that I did not have anything set up. I was going around, um, posting stuff on stuff, and then I went, heck, who even beat you? Who beat you? Wait, actually, I don't know. Who beat you? Who? Who's here? Could've sworn. Am I losing my mind? I have to clear out my queue. Holy shit. Oh, it was Aya. Hi. Hi, Aya. And I saw it, I assumed it was Doma. And then I went, oh shoot, that's not Doma. Because I was not on the tab, and I didn't have the chat expanded to the extent I should've. So, like, I couldn't see who did what. So, I saw you had a key smash, Doma, I think, right? Yeah? Literally, how Aya's fast. Like, it takes a lot of skill, and Aya's got that skill. It's really impressive. Also, don't take my compliments about your skill and don't get cocky about it. Anyway. Very. Oh, damn it. Okay, well, shit. I shouldn't have said anything then. I have to post on Twitter. I'm so excited to see what happens next. You don't even know. I love this game so much. It's so much fun. I mean, of course I have problems with it, because, of course, they're, you know, very much demonizing alfendis. Everything, which, it's gross. But also, at the same time, I'm having a blast at the same time. We're having both. Sorry, I am doing my things out. Not looking at anyone. Please don't burn everything down. You're massive banana. Hello, welcome in, Matt. First time in life you have skill, yeah. I believe you. Wait, do you have... You don't have the hair on now, do you? I mean, if you do, then kudos, but like, I'm curious. Agreeing with me? No, I'm joking. I'm just being mean to be funny. I apologize. It's like me being annoying. I apologize. Obviously, it gets better from that regard. I believe you, Doma. It's not on now. Okay, I was gonna say, if your massive banana hair is on now, I would be so sad for your cranium. But I'm flexing it right now. This is true. This is true. You better apologize. You know who I am. Ayakayo, from, Twitch on TV/Ayakayo. Yeah, I know who you are. Sipping my water. Aggressively. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. I'm suing you. Funny. Some H, my head. Anyway, how's your days been? How has your days been? My day was, I woke up at 10 and went, oh shoot, I have to write something in the announcements channel to make sure that people know that I am alive. And then I did that. And then I went back to sleep for 30 minutes. And then yeah, I went back to sleep for 30 minutes, and then I, wait, oh shit, it is 10:30, and I am starting at 11. I need to get food. So what I did is I got my ass out of bed, and then I went upstairs, and I got food, and I got my life together. And then I got back here with like 1 minute to spare. And then I pressed live. I was not ready for anything, but it's okay. That was my day so far. It was riveting. You know, the shitty thing about doing this stuff in the morning is I have to have motivation to do things, and tired. Very tired, but it's okay. Fine. A motive, you said? We didn't hear anything from me, Your Honor. Anyway. Yeah, so that's my day. On my day. Oh, where is mine? Do I have my hair tie? I do. My hair is too long and it gets in my face and it drives me nuts. I need to get it all off my cranium. Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying. But I'm way too lazy to get, you know, it cut. So, like, it's just, I exist with it, and then it grows. Like hair does. And then I just kind of sit here, just as like, oh wait, I have to, you know, yeah. It's annoying, but it's fine. Could be worse. Could be very much worse. Anyway, heck hair. I don't like hair. All my homies don't like hair. Anyway, so yeah, it's alfendi time. If you haven't heard, it's alfendi time. Last time we had like 2 cases, 3 cases, 3 cases, or 2 cases? I don't remember. Yeah, things got hecky. That's all I remember. It is right. Things did get hecky, and if you were here, then you know what I mean, and what got hecky in terms of the thingy and the stuff. But yeah, that's the brain right now. The brain is no brain. My brain is small right now. Anyway. Yeah, hair sucks. That's all I have to say. It's so good. Listen, I love these vibes. Totally was not listening to this while drawing days ago. Except ghost trick hair. Oh, yeah. So true. Only banana hair. Whew. I remember not have to voice act, and now I'm progressively more tired than I was before. That's not Luke. Yeah, it is a. That's a helmet essentially. Also, let me know how the volume is. It might be a little too loud, so that's why I say. But if it's fine, then like that's good. The Collapse is liking. I almost made a Walking Dead reference, and then I realized that wasn't funny, and then that I should stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess there's like 9. Maybe we'll get through 3 of them today. Yeah, like Dustin Prince. I say it's a dirty reference. Oh, I have to voice act. Oh, for fucking hell. Okay. Brain. Wake up. Dustin Oh. That's a good one. You don't mind if I barge in on you? Hello, Dustin. Isn't that time already? I ain't come to do the cleaning just yet. Got a funny story that y'all might be interested in, that's all. I hate to skip it. That was like, I'm giving up. Oh, what's that then? Walking corpse, they call it. believe in that sort of thing? Don't be daft, Dustin. A corpse is a corpse, says the doornail. No better at walking than one. Thinks of Ghost Trick. I don't know why, it just kinda happened. You reckon? Well, me big bruv's seen one with his own eyes. And what's more, it was possessed, being controlled by a demon. It's gotta be some sort of puppet thing. Intriguing indeed, Dustin. Tell us more. Aye, now you've got me hooked on the tale now. Come on, let's hear it. I thought you might say that. Got the whole thing written down here in this file. No doubt you two will figure what's what with it. Don't you worry, Dustin. Every puzzle has an answer, they say. Oh, shivers. It's like he's here with us. Hello! Hello, Glow. Welcome in. Good morning. I know it's early. I also just woke up. Oh, well, have a good lurk and have a good breakfast. Every puzzle has an answer, they say. Profs always finds it. Oh god, it's like Herschel's with us. In spirit. Good to hear. And if you can help me, bro, while you're at it, that'll be diamond. Your brother Dustin? How's he involved? Dustin? Wait. Okay. Fascinating case. That's how the prof describes it. Fascinating word, the word. More like plain frightening. Ooh. Deep in a South African jungle in a tiny cliff-top hut. The victim were an archaeologist. He had an axe planted in his brow. Only a spirit because he couldn't be here physically. There were 4 suspects, well, 4 human ones and someone else. I'm sorry, what? Nearby villagers were saying it was the work of a demon. Demons don't exist, I were sure of that. Once we finished working on this case, though, I were a bit wiser. Oh. Demons do exist. Boy, aye. Ah. Mr. Matera! Whoa! I see. Dustin did a good job of tucking us into this one, didn't he? This is interesting. This feels like one of those cases that, like, is a flashback case, but they're, like, talking about it, and, like, it's already happened, it's already been resolved. Whoa, just like redacted from Ghost Trick! Oh my god. Ah. Wow, it's just like my guy, redacted from Ghost Trick. Oh, crazy. What do you mean? Let me explain this case a little bit. Small groups of archaeologists were carrying out a dig site at an ancient site in a South American jungle. My favorite character redacted. Did you hate when your favorite? Oh my god, that name. Okay, wait, listen. Stop. Stop. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Archaeology? Stop. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. That makes me so angry. That's what they wish they could call Layton. Oh my god. Okay, great. Jesus, okay. A major world archaeologist. Well, no shit. Credited with many reported finds, however, rumors abound of him taking others' glory and fabricating discoveries. Thank God he's dead. Thank God. Oh. The day after they commenced work, the body of the group's leader, a Dr. Archaeology, was discovered. Murder, is it? Well, this is what we know. Ology and his crew had made what was thought to be a very significant discovery, a curious stone idol. Hey, what a creepy little chap. back in their hotel, the team asked the proprietor if he had a safe place where they could store their funds. He recommended a small hut at the top of a nearby cliff. Oh, aye. Cliff tops provide natural defenses, don't they? I remember that from second year geography. That evening, a local who'd been helping out with the dig presented the team with some homemade liquor. Keen to celebrate their great find, Ology and another member of the crew started drinking. It was the middle of the night and things started to go wrong. The phone rang at the front desk of the hotel with a call from the hut. It was Ology on the line screaming, "It's a demon! It's going to kill me! Help!" The proprietor rushed over to the hut, but the door was locked. Apparently, it's a special lock that had only one key, which is impossible to duplicate. The proprietor, a man by the name of Micah Sasukasa, had no choice but to break the door down. A locked room mystery. Oh my god, this is like Sherlock Holmes. Kicking my feet, twirling my hair. He must be a burly fellow then. Yes, but the scene that confronted him inside the hut would have made even the toughest of men wince. What were in there, Prof? Oh. Okay, that's a good pun. It hurts me, but I know. Yeah, okay. Mikasa to Suikasa. Yeah, okay, got it. I know, I got that. Oh, pain. Hey. Ology's dead Bology. Ology's dead body with the axe that killed him still lodged in his skull. Nasty. Even more unbelievable turn of events followed. Ology's lifeless corpse got up and lunged to attack. Oh my god. Just like redacted ghost trick. Ology. Ology moment. Give over. There was 2 witnesses, despite the apparent impossibility of the incident. Gee, I've got chills running up down my spine now. The ensuing investigation revealed another interesting fact. Ghost trick? Yeah. Finally, the crossover game I wanted. Yes! Stone idol that the team had found on the dig had completely vanished from the scene. I wonder what a Layton ghost trick game would look like. Just like, in concept. It'd be very interesting. Huh. I mean, I would assume Layton has to die. With the events of Astrid Legacy, I don't know if we want to put it through that. But yeah, dying with their powers with BS logic, yeah. The Stone idol the team had found on the dig had completely vanished from the scene. Apparently it was possessed by a demon. Come on, Prof, you really don't believe it was the work of a demon, do you? Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, Luke could talk to, but... okay, this is true, they do have cores. I forgot about that. They do have cores. Never mind. Entirely forgot about that. Fair point. That's what was rumored to be the case among the locals in the area. Among us. I said. Don't you think we should leave this case? Don't you think maybe we should leave well alone in this case, bruv? My question is, there's the questioning section that you have after that. How are they going to get the people here? Like, the other cases have been like cases that are assumedly in somewhat close enough proximity for people to come here so we could question them. This one feels very far away. We can't. The local police is detaining one of the archaeologists who is asleep outside the hut. Well, that's really convenient. No, yeah, the crossover game and having Layton not believe in magic. Fair. Layton versus Ray be like... It is, but trust they BS it, yeah. There you go, you see? It's we're no demon and we're human. I knew it. Well, that archaeologist is Dustin's brother. Ah. Eh? What are Dustin? Who dropped off all those papers before? Yes, our Dustin, the cleaner. It looks like the only way to help his brother is to identify the true culprit. In that case, let's get stuck in. My thoughts exactly. So let's consider the possibilities. There are 4 sussies. The first, as we already said, is Dustin's brother, Doug Scowers. A research student studying to be an archaeologist, though ambitious, he dislikes those who chase fame too eagerly. Dustin's brother. Okay, guy. Deny the murder. He and Ology. I cannot believe that they made that name pun. I just can't. I just can't. It's just so silly to me. Ology? Stupid. Fortunately, they got drunk, and now Scowers can't remember what happened. His name is Oh. I suddenly feel a lot more tired than I was before. I just went, oh, actually I am tired. I did get it. If he were Dustin's brother, I'd be a little bit more suspicious of that. Well, Lucy, he's still a suspect. We can't rule out the possibility that he's guilty. Oh, just wait. Oh, no. This is one of my fave cases, guys. Listen, I believe you. I'm sure it's gonna be a banger, but also my brain. Next suspect is the owner of the hotel, Micah Sasukasa. The owner of the only hotel in the vicinity of the site where Ology was digging, being so remote, the hotel makes little profit, a strong man but timid. Oh, he's the fellow that recommended they use the hut in the first place, eh? Then we have a local by the name of Chico Carita, who lives in a village near the site of the dig. Okay, got it. Yeah, Chico, yeah. Got it. Yeah, Mikasa Tsukasa, yeah. I got the joke. A young man, well versed in the legend of the site, worked as a guide at a house with English ability, engaged and married to Atista? I think it's Atista. He was working on the team as their guide. He's also the person who gave liquor to Ology and Scowers. That's a bit fishy, almost like me. Finally, there's Mariana Atista, a young woman who worked at Sasukasa's hotel. A young girl from Karita's village who's a nurse in the hotel. Being fluent in English, she taught Karita the pair is engaged to be married. She's the one who heard Ology's dying screams over the phone. Last doesn't look much like a murder, I must say. And that's all of our suspects. There are a number of very peculiar things about this case. The biggest mystery is how the murder took place. Because that's when Sasukasa got to the hut and the door were still locked shut from the inside, weren't it? I feel like it's a thing that, like, they open the door and then that's what triggered the reaction, right? It feels like some ghost trick murder machine thing. Yes, and the only window in the hut is barred, making it impossible for anyone to get in or out that way. So where did the killer disappear to then? Well, indeed, those are all the details we have so far. With so little information to go on, I'm sure you will find it hard to guess who the culprit is. But still, what's your gut feeling, Lucy? Always start with your gut feeling, eh, Prof? Absolutely. Right, well, I can't say this case will give you the willies, but I'll give it my best bash. Custody at the crime scene? Obviously. Right, so let's see what we can deduce. Okay. Oh! Do you think you'll be able to look around enough in 5 minutes? Deduction. Ah! Aye, no trouble, prof. Oh, Christ, I forgot there's a time limit. Okay. Ah, axing. Okay. Used by the hotel shop staff to chop up firewood. Okay, got it. Fascinating. That's all for that. Great. Cool. Lovely. What is that? Ah, raspberry damage. Great. I feel like there's a rope or something. Not one of the bees that supports the hut roof. It's really created apparently by some thin wire or cord of some kind. Well, that's gonna be important, ain't it? It's not just one of the bees that supports the hut roof. Yeah, got it. Got it. Okay, so that's gonna be important to the trick. The trick. This little guy, he's so small. What's up, dude? Screw, interesting. Thick wooden door. Evidence that prints were wiped off of the knob. Ah, spicy. Brass hinges affixed to the door and frame outside the hut. Got it. Little man Scours was fast asleep and only woke when roused by a police officer. Alcohol. Small screw. Dirt mud, very dirty. Gotcha. Ah, that's a lot. That you spilled like a solid amount. Okay, gotcha. Subsides when used in the hotel, not being stored in the hut. Many are large, some even exceeding 2 meters in height. Okay. Thick wooden door. Oh, I've already looked at that. Intercom. Oh, interesting. It's an intercom to the hotel. Functional but old. Sound quality is poor. Fingerprints have been wiped off. Fascinating. So there is someone who is in on this, clearly, because if the fingerprints have been wiped off, then it has to be something related to a person. It's not just, like, pure chance. It's a little suspicious. Metal coat hook affixed to the wall. It's large and sturdily built. Nothing was hanging out at the time of the incident. Okay. Look at the little guy. He's not doing well. Yeah, very sussy, yes. Stain left by the blood. Elongated shape. Ah, that's gonna be important. It's almost like there was a murder. Spitting axe making firewood. With an axe, yeah. His jacket collar is ripped. Fascinating. Key in the butt pocket. A special way that makes the duplication impossible. This is the only key to the hut. It was found in the victim's pocket. Yeah. Imagine that. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, okay. Lid has been removed. Interesting. Lid remains nailed down. Okay. Fascinating. Weird. Plain table with 2 glasses on it. Wow, fascinating. So cool. Crack in the idol's hand annotates the photo of Mr. Idol in the notes. Oh, ology scours and Carita's fingerprints are on it. Okay, got it. Open on a page that read Stone Idol Crate C. On ology scours and oh, so Crate C, which was opened and taken away, is the one that's open. Noted. Crate A is also open, but it's fine. Covered in iron bars that make entry and exit from the window impossible. We'll probably have just about fit. No, okay. That's important to know. Crate B. Lid has been removed, so the contents have not been taken. Lid has been removed, contents have not been taken. Got it. Fishing tackle. Oh, okay. So I feel like it's gonna be something from they dangled it through the window. That must be how the first one happened with the axe, because the axe is from outside, but the fishing tackle's in here. Okay. This suitcase is made of aluminum, not aluminium. It's called aluminum. It looks weird. Okay. Oh, we really just be on a cliff. That's kind of terrifying. I would hate to live here. Okay. Wait, let's look at their statements. I think it's this guy. Ah! Maybe? Great stuff, we called up now tough classes. Got it. I only stirred when the copper woke me. Cop. It was me, sorry. It was like, oh, sorry. That was my fault. I apologize. Okay. Door's locked, I know, because Mariana tried it too. Nobody inside except Dr. Ology. Oh, wait, shoot, we're on a cliff. Never mind. I was gonna say they could go through the window, but the thing is there's not really anything outside the window. I could check that, though. I hated his pun maybe at the time. Honestly based. There's nobody inside except Dr. Ology. It's dark, but there's nowhere to hide. In there, the cistern was empty. It's exactly like the monstrous turnabout. The window leads to a cliff. Yeah, it really is like the monstrous turnabout. Just one of them trying to... No, it's killed him. That's a demon, he said. Mr. Sasukasa, take him to the hut with me. The door was locked. The dead body got up and lunged toward it. I knocked over the bottle on the table, so I knew it was an illusion. My least favorite case of all time. Weird. Okay, well, we got that. Yeah, there's really no room for that. Did they chuck it off the cliff? Did they chuck the little statue off the cliff? Try to see if there is. I mean, there kind of is a ledge, but I don't know if anyone would be stupid enough to do that. That's like another level of dumb. Like, look at that. Like, really? That seems a little illogical. So whose behavior have you found? Do you find most suspicious in Lucy? I actually don't know. I don't know. This is very question mark. I have a question, Doma. Why are some of them red and some of them blue? I thought it would have been like victim versus suspect, but this one has a suspect in the red as well as the idol itself. I don't know if you know that. I'm just curious because it's color-coded for some reason. Or maybe it's talking about like which person is more related to being a suspect. Oh, a cookie checker, it's true. Stone idol! Congrats, you have been gender assigned female. Great. Fascinating. Okay, well, I'm gonna go with Micah. Stone idol is she, her, and I'm proud of her. Yeah, same. What makes you think that? Well, it was Sasukasa who told them to use the hut, and that's where the murder happened in the first place. There must be some trick to the place that only he knows. That's a shrewd idea. No such trick was found by the investigating officers at the scene. Well, because they clevered it up. And I find it interesting that apart from the stone idol, none of the crate's contents were stolen. Oh, Sasukasa were having some money trouble actually, weren't he? It was, which among other things makes me doubt he's our man. Oh. Yeah, they do. No, I think the culprit is Karita, the guide. Give over that little lad. Yes, let's see, Really? Really? Okay. You know, sure. I can humor that. Fascinating. I did not think it was gonna be him. But okay. Sure, alfendi. Sure. Whatever you say, alfendi. Whatever you say. Clearly you are correct. Fully correct. Alfendi, more like macaroni. He is macaroni core. I'd very much like to interview Mr. Karita in person. I wonder where we can find him. It might take us a while to track him down. Oh, but then living in the middle of the jungle, eh? The jungle. Sorry, the jungle. The jungle. I can't stop thinking about that German clip. I'm sorry. The king of the jungle. He is Alfredo core, yeah. I'll just pop out and see what I can do, alright? The jungle. Sorry. I saw someone was like Asmund Legacy, and they got to the jungle part, and the title of the stream was The King of the Jungle. And I saw that and I was like, oh my god, I should have done that. Oh, that's so funny to me. It's a beautiful name. It does, he does. His name sounds like a pasta, yeah. Anyway. I got a good chuckle from that yesterday. Very good chuckle from that. And they kept making different names for, each VOD had a different name for Professor Snoozy Snore, and it was actually very creative. I read the title and I was like, actually, that is really smart. Hey, Prof, we're dead lucky. Karita's here in town. It just so happens that he's doing a spout of sightseeing. Well, that's really goddamn lucky of you. Uncannily convenient, but still, let's not waste the chance to call him in. Already done. He's on his way now. Good. Let's quickly go over what we know about the man before he arrives. While he's an expert on the ancient site, he speaks some English, and he was a good choice as the guide. Yes, it seems that English speakers are in short supply in the village where he comes from. Huh? Did you know this, Prof? Looks like Karita and Estisa at last are engaged to be married. Yes. I know, well, that's my question. I'm like, this is not even... I'm assuming we're in London. Actually, where are we? We're not... Are we in London? I don't know. But, like, this is a... It's true. But, like... I don't know if we would have the jurisdiction to do that. But, yeah, true. I mean, sure. And we care about them for some reason. Yeah, okay, I see. Okay, got it. They make a champion couple, they do. Yes, they seem like a good match. Shame he's our prime suspect, eh? They're great. And here he is, look. Right, let's get to the truth. It's all Dustin like that. Oh my god. What does Dustin do to you? Hello, you must be Mr. Chico Karita, are you? It's true, alfendi can't do whatever he wants. He has the I can do whatever I want card. Hola, you can call me Chico. I'm alfendi Layton. I'm a analytical investigator. Feel free to call me Al if that's easier for you. And I'm Lucy. I'm the prop's assistant. It's nice to meet you, Al and Lucy. So I hear you've come over to do some sightseeing. Mariana, she told me that I come here. It's very nice. Well, we're very sorry to call you in like this and mess up your holiday. It's no problema. Yeah, what's up with the mask? It's my happy face. Crikey, and it makes it sound different and all with that thing on. It makes him sound different and all with that thing on. Hey amigos, do you want a gift? He's a Layton has DVD, so they just don't fight him with anything. He has a name, and he has the, so like they don't even dare argue with him. I buy these cookies just before. It's for you. Oh, thanks very much. Very kind of you. I am. It's just not for matching. It's teeing up Vicky's. Vicky's? See, it's right here in the box in massive letters. Oh no, I made a mistake. Not another mask. How many things you got? Yeah, I figured. I just had to think about how to say that. Biscuits. Am I correct in thinking, Mr. Kurita, that while your Shogi English is excellent, you can't read or write it? Cannot read or write English at all. Okay. I speak. It's good, no? I understand you. You understand me, see? It's wonderful. There's not to get excited about. So let's get down to business, shall we? We're investigating the murder of Dr. Archie Ology. Oh god, I hate it. As sure as you're aware. We would very much appreciate your assistance in the matter, Mr. Kurita. Would you be willing to help? I am here. Hi, Crime. Welcome in. How are you doing on this fine, Sunday? I had to think about what day it was. See, I help you, muchos. Excellent. So let's get started by examining the corpse and the murder weapon, shall we? Two different but same reaction. Yeah, just one has an elongated I and one of them has an elongated E. Hi, the walking corpse. The E is actually silent, so my reaction was better. Oh god, wow. That's a real mystery here. And there's a hut door to consider, of course. Somehow the victim was killed in a room locked from within. It's not the work of humans, it's the work of the Diablo. Keep your scary ideas to yourself, please, Mr. Kurita. A fascinating theory. Don't be like Krimi. To you, the E is silent. To me, it's not. Yeah. Yeah, such a. Oh, come on, Prof. Right, well then, let's start by the investigation of the scene. Okay, well, let's go back and examine the scene. So, where do you want to start? What should we do first? Murder weapon. I've explained this already, but in case I wasn't clear, I want you to find the murder weapon. See, of course, you find the killing weapons first of all things. See. I know that. Okay. Well, okie dokie. Where is the murder weapon? Oh lord, it's the fishing rod, right? I would assume. Cha-cha-cha! That's the murder weapon, that muchacha. I know that! I was just messing it up, that's all. Okay, so it's not that. Okay, so my logic is wrong. Okay, well, actually the murder weapon's obviously the axe. What am I saying? Like, it's really obviously the axe. Shut up! Shut up, everyone! Don't perceive me. Don't talk to me. Don't perceive me, actually. What's going on? I just didn't use my brain. Are you okay? I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna sip some water angrily. My dumbass. Everyone be quiet. Was too ahead of us. I was way too ahead. Listen. What do these gunshot wounds mean? I found the murder weapon. It's the clock hand. Oh wait, no, actually, it's an ice knife. I lied. It wasn't even the clock hand at all. It was an ice knife. Wow. Okay, great. Well, it's the axe here. That's your murder weapon. It's very easy to see, no? Indeed, after all, it's lodged in the man's skull. I missed the ice knife. That ice knife scene was so cool, man. God, I love this game. Alright. Pardon me for stating the obvious. You've been hit by. You've been struck by. Yeah. Nice, yeah. Such a really is nice. You know, I've seen this axe before somewhere. See, it's somewhere near the hut. Perhaps the killer picked up the axe from nearby. See if you can figure out where it might have come from, Lucy. Nice. Yeah. So true, bestie. It came from the chopping block. Fee? It's life. Why do we like this, guys? Life is a highway, and I'm going to ride it all night long. Wow, low A? Whoa. What's that axe used for, eh? Splitting wood, of course. Yes, an axe wouldn't have been out of place here. See, it's here where the axe wood before. I did many times cutting the wood while Mariana, she's talking with me. So the killer must have grabbed the axe from here before heading into the hut, eh? Midway, halfway? No! See, it's like that. So would anybody have access to this axe then? See, of course, everybody working in this place must take their turns to cut up the wood. Doesn't that tell a fat lot then? Doesn't it? Doesn't tell us a fat lot then, does it? No, perhaps not. Okay, let's turn our attention to something else then. Okay. Well, we got the murder weapon. Well, when the hotel proprietor, Miss Tissa, came running into the hut, they found the door unlocked. Yet when Mr. Sasukasa broke the door down and went inside, the killer was nowhere to be found. How did he or she or they pull that one off then, eh? Maybe it passes through the walls, or it makes itself minusculo and squeezes through the bars of the window. Both rather far-out ideas, thank you, Mr. Kurita. We're actually looking at some base in reality, I think. Oh, shit! Okay. The Miney's backstories? This? Okay. Yeah, if only there was a pronoun that encapsulated both he and she and more, and was less wordy. Yeah, only if, I wonder. Is the Diablo, this killer, is not worried about the reality. Let's take the possibilities one by one. We shall start by examining the window, shall we, Lucy? Okay. Know what crime said. Okay, I was gonna say, that doesn't feel like where this is going. Window. There's just one window in the hut, but with these iron bars on it, and almost like there's a whole cliff on the other side of it, but we don't have to talk about that. Maybe Miney got that. This is why she needed surgery. Or wait, which one is me? I don't remember. I actually don't remember. I can't care enough to remember, actually. They got asked a question? They sure did. They sure did. They did get asked a question. There's this one with... There's just the one window in the hut, but with these iron bars on it. No, there's no way someone could have gotten through here. But if you're a Diablo, and you make yourself like a minuscule stone figure, Then it's possible, see? No, it was a human who committed this heinous crime, but I believe he did have the devil in his heart. So, next we must examine the door. Perhaps there's a trick that allows it to be opened without a key. Right you are, Prof. Let's have a look. Okay. Investigate the door. Let us go. It's time to investigate the door. Door moment. Devil in his heart, eh? Ah. Hey, it's a tough-looking door, this. There's something rather odd about this door. Can't believe it was Kristoff. Kristoff moment. Invest in the door. Invest in the door. Offenses required to investigate you. Invest in door coin. Oh, what's that, Prof? Never mind for now. Don't say never mind for now. If you see something odd in the door, then tell us about what's odd in the door. Ah, alfendi, I am shaking you. Right? Doma? Just elaborate, sir. Sir, elaborate to everyone else that is not just yourself. Couldn't there have been a duplicate key though? I saw that pun. Doma saw the pun and then was like, no. She said no. And I didn't care for it? Oh, I see. Doma said no. It's a very special lock. It's not possible to make the duplicate key. Crime. Yeah. Senor Sasakasta, he always telling us it is so. It's something he is very proud of. And that one and only key was found inside the hut. I think we best take a look at that key, don't you? A good idea, yes. Seems like you can find the key to the hut, Lucy. Sussy Casa, oh my god. No. Leave it to me, Prof. Christ, Sussy Casa. Sussy Casa. That's very New Yorker of me, Sussy Casa. It was on the body, right? Here, Prof, I found it, the key to the hut. The victim's pocket, was it? Very interesting. I don't suppose the killer could have gotten the key back in Ology's pocket from outside after locking up? See, if the killer is Diablo, ja. It's yeah, I know, yeah. It's yeah. What's up, Prof? Oh, what's up, Prof? It's a wrong voice. Something that caught my eye when we examined the door before. There's something peculiar about it. Peculiar? Why? There's something about the hut that's quite different from the other. That hut door that's quite different from the other doors. See if you can spot it. What do you mean by that, sir? What do you mean? Don't say see if you can spot it. I just want to be told. Oh, the hinges, right? Yes. Hey, Prof, there's a screw missing here from under those hinges here. And that's not the only peculiarity. The hinges themselves are unusual. That's what's been making it stand out for me. Really? What's funny about them? It's normal to fit the hinges in the inside of the door. Think about a normal house. If the hinges were fitted on the outside, it would cause problems, wouldn't it? You can see why, presumably. Oh, because you could screw off all the. The door could be removed. You could screw out all the doors and then take the door off, and that's how you could get in. Someone on the outside of this door could have opened it by removing the hinges. Exactly. No matter how unusual the lock is, simply by removing the hinges, anyone can get inside with ease. So what you're saying is, the hut wasn't necessarily the impenetrable fortress that we led to believe it was. It wasn't actually a locked room mystery. I am so sorry, everyone. I know you guys love locked room mysteries, but that is just quite simply not the case. So we've cracked it. I know, realize is something like this possible. Incredible. I know, eyes crying, head in hands, moment. Boo! Tomato, tomato, tomato! Such tucking tomatoes! Alfendi, make it a locked room mystery now! I wonder if there was like someone who committed a murder that was like, you're gonna be the next locked room mystery, and then dies. Like, imagine that being the one last thing you hear before you die. You're gonna be the next locked room mystery. I'm not crying, I got milk in my eyes. As one does. That would just be so stupid. Oh. It's a little too soon for celebrations, Lucy. We need some evidence that the door was really removed in that way. Okay, mister, I already got the missing screw for ya. Okay, shut up. Shut up, please. It's right there. Right there. It's right there. I can see it. I can see it with my little baby eyes. Right there. Screw. Yeesh. Here's that screw, Prof. So it was around here as we suspected. Good work, Lucy. Yeah, I decided to take that a little bit more evil than they probably wanted me to, but it's fine. It was fun. I had a good time. It was a good evil laugh. But it's rather more grimy than I expected. Perhaps. Perhaps what? Never mind. Let's have forensics check it out for us. I'll get it over to them straight away. Not like me. Good. We'll continue investigating the scene while we await the results. Okie dokie. Cool. Sounds good. It's getting slightly more warm in this room, and I'm not a fan, actually. It is getting quite hot. Ugh. It's warm. Ew. Now let's examine the body. The body was moved, even though it was dead, you mean? Dip yourself in milk? I really should. Is it Diablo who kills this man? Is it Diablo who made the dead man walking? No, I still can't believe it. Let's see what our investigation uncovers. Come on, Lucy. Examine the body. Hydrate? Thank you. I have forgotten my water. Corpse. People have made the milk, it's true. I drank some milk this morning. It was very good. Sorry, give me 1 second. Suddenly my OBS hotkey is not working for me to be muted. Fascinating. Not that it really matters, but I would like for it to be working. Well, this is it, The Walking Corpse. Like The Walking Dead. A hit series. Fire. Oh, God. Yes, a grim sight. The axe is still lodged in his skull. Rather deeply at that. Yeah. It's dead very quick this way, no? See, I think so. It's no laughing matter, Mr. Karina. Question is, did the corpse really move or not? Is there any evidence to suggest that it did? It's the blood stain, sir. I've already got this. This is like the opposite of the last case in which... Oh, wait. This is the opposite of the last case. In terms of the last case me being like, I don't know what to do. And this one being like, I know exactly what to do. Well, there's a bloodstain here, look. It's like the body were dragged across the floor, or dragged itself. It's certainly hard to deny that the body did indeed move from the chair after the death occurred. And we must ascertain whether it was moved by itself, or whether somebody else moved it. It's the Diablo who moved the dead, senor. It's the punishment of the gods. Oh my god, just like Ghost Trick. Dead folk can't move about. That'd be too frightening to contemplate. Just like Ghost Trick! Oops. Sorry. There's no point wildly speculating about what happened. Let's simply continue our investigation. We're still no closer to figuring out how the corpse went walking, though, are we? No, that tantalizing mystery would seem to be the key to this whole incident. It's proof of the Diablo. It's coming here for us. Oh, I'm so excited for the cool music. Give over. It's no such thing. Still, we have to glean some very important information. We have gleaned some very important information. The hinges! I can't wait for forensics to get back to us with their report. Take your luck. Because the Diablo is who make this man dead. No, we're the human that done this, like you and I. Why did we consider the motive for the crime while we were waiting for forensics to get back to us? Motive? Yes, though, a very obvious reason for this murder. Okay, let me figure it out then. Let's see now. Motive. The motive is probably to get the statue. So clear reason why Ology was murdered. The crime had a clear motive. There's the evidence. There's evidence here that points to it. That's what you're looking for. I'm putting my hair up again because I put it down and then I was like, actually, I don't like this. Okay. The crate here is empty. The killer must have stolen whatever was inside. What do you think was inside this crate? I know exactly what is inside that crate because I read the evidence. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. It's the... Yeah. I was like, it's not the photo notes, I think it's the written notes. It were the stone idol in there. That's what were in the crate. In other words, Ology was murdered so the killer could steal the stone idol. No, is no right this, what you say? The Diablo in the stone figure, it breaks out of the crate itself. And then it kills Senor Archie. Because the Senor, he trespasses in the ancient place. For this, he is punished by the gods. That thing were made of stone. It couldn't even move on its own, you chump. No, the stone Diablo, it kills the Senor. See, Senor Archie, his life is taken by the stone figure. There's no talking to some folk, is there? I was intended to wait until this report came back from forensics, but maybe we'll do things differently. Why? Where's the music? What? Wait, no. Huh? What do you say? Whenever they cut the music, I get instant fear. Like, okay. I think it's time to demonstrate that the killer in the case was very definitely human. Over to you, Lucy. What? Let's go. Let's go. Sorry, this is so good. God, I love jazz. Oh, so tasty. The grooves are just beautiful. I'm bopping, man. This soundtrack just slaps. It's so short. Like, the soundtrack is just so short, but it just does. Very good. I was listening to this while I was drawing a couple days ago. It was great. Whew. The perpetrator of this crime who killed Archaeology. Archaeology stole a stone idol. Could not have been a demon. No, the killer's a human, but a human that possesses the heart of a demon. Yeah. There's no possible. The killer cannot be no human. It's making no sense. It's impossible. The Senor! He must have been killed by the Diablo. It's the only way. The lad's getting more and more worked up, Prof. He's cracking. He's certainly determined to make us believe it was work. It's not what I want you to believe. It's what you must believe, because it's the truth. So figure with the Diablo inside, it breaks out of this wooden box. Kills Senor Archie, escapes through the window. Even Senor Archie says it's Diablo, no? He shouts it into the telephone. Aye, that's what Miss Atissa said in her statement as it happened. Did you find that the cry was the killer impersonating Dr. Ology? Simple examination of the intercom by the door will make that immediately clear. Lucy, would you? Oh! Smart. Okay, I see. I got it, because there's the fingerprints and they were wiped clean. Yeah, I feel like I get this. I got you. This intercom here, Prof. This is the only way to contact the front desk from within the hut, hey? Yes, and if Dr. Ology has indeed screamed for help in this very intercom, something would have been very amiss. The game would have been afoot. Do you know what that is? The prints have been wiped off. Because the fingerprints have been wiped off, isn't it, eh? Ology would have hardly wiped off his own prints if he were in the middle of like the demon attacking. Sorry. Yep, but that's what that said. Surely no demon would be concerned with wiping his fingerprints away. I think them fingerprints away. Be more British? No. I say nothing. Though it's pretty plain to see. It's the screen down the intercom where the killer impersonating Dr. Ology. Crime, I don't know. I've never watched Columbo. Whoever it was knew he wouldn't be found out in the account of a poor sound quality. And that's not all. Yeah, I think it's one of those boomer shows. There's evidence on the scene that contradicts the possibility that the demon broke out of the crate itself. Do you know what the evidence is? There is 2 glasses on the table. Windows, bars, scours, versus sleep outside, yeah. Cry because a boomer, accept it. There's no good reason to figure the crate's escape. Say the demon did force its way out of the crate. That leaves us with inconsistency in the events. You think of what that may be? Inconsistency, you say? 3 crates are open. Yeah, 70s boomer. If anyone is older than 20, then automatically boomer, clearly. If the stone idol broke itself out of the crate we were in, then how come there's 3 lit crates with the lids off, eh? And it is because... See, because of force, it is too much. I don't think so. I think the killer didn't know what was inside each crate. So we opened the crates one by one until he located the stone idol. Maybe the Diablo, it is a person it is making a person do those things for it. You just won't let the Diablo thing go, will you? Demons like that of which you speak do not exist. What do exist are the humans with demons and hearts. Who is the demonic heart in this case, Lucy? Why haven't you enlightened us? Who is the criminal? Oh, wow, I wonder who the criminal is. Oh! Ology's killer were you, Mr. Creator. Muchacha, it hurt me very much you say this. If it is true that someone is taking the stone figure, what do you think is me? It's me, I did it. Oh, shoot. Well, we gotta add another 8 name card. You have something evidence that I am killer? Certainly we do. Alongside with one other piece of evidence, the 3 open crates heavily implicate you with this crime. That additional evidence, the truth is blindly obvious. Hey, is it? We're giving you a hint. It has to do with the biscuits that you bought us as a gift, Mr. Excuse me? What? What do you mean by that? Crates and what? What do you mean by crates and what? This, right? Which crate contained the third idol were written plain as day on the open page of this notebook. But despite that, the killer opens 3 of them before he got to the crate over there with the idol in. In other words, the killer can't read. And that, Mr. Creator points the finger pretty much straight at you. I was big brain on that, Doma. I was massive brain. Massive brain on that. They found your fingerprints all over the notebook. So we know without question it was you. That you saw what was written there. Since you can't read, it didn't help you. You were none the wiser as to the location of the idol. Oh, because he can't read. Because he's like redacted ghost trick. I love that. Great. Oh. See, it's true. Hey, you're fessing up just like that? I know, I'm so excited. I can't read. You, Senor Layton, and you, muchacho, you're very clever. Muchacha, actually. Senor Layton, that's so... I feel it's so weird that that he's also known as, like, Layton. It just feels odd. But that's just me, because I am used to seeing Layton as the round cylinder man. You admit to the crime. See, I killed the senor. I put the axe between his eyes. How can you do something that grim? How? Because Senor Archie, he said he'd take the stone figure away. Even I give him special liquor from my people. He has no listen to what I say. Instead, when I don't know what to do, I hear the voice. A voice? See, the voice of the Diablo. Here we go again. I give you the power, kill the one who trespasses in my temple, it says. So I do what the voice told me. I leave the door of the hut unlocked, locked, and I pass through the walls to no be there no more. It's the power of the Diablo in me. Give over, you can't pass through the walls, that just doesn't happen. See, in the way the dead senor, he moved, is the Diablo as well. Big Senor Sasukasa, he ran away, shaking and screaming like a muchacha. It's very funny. What you describe is impossible. No, it's not possible to explain those things if you do not believe in this Diablo. Aye, it is. You could have taken the door off his hinges then. It's a telephone for you. I bet it's forensics. Fascinating. Okay. We're forensics prof with their report. They fit over that hot door with a fine-tooth comb, they said. There's no way the hinges could have been tampered with, apparently. They had adhesives on. I see. Oh, well, that sucks. Apparently the owner, they saw a screw they were missing a few days earlier, so he drowned the hinges in glue. Mr. Sasukasa given a statement to that effect now. Ah. So, doesn't that mean it can't have been Mr. Karita who's done it then? See? So, it's okay if I leave now. I still see see the Buckingham Palace. Oh, so we are in London. Great. And I have to buy some gifts from Mariana and everyone in my village. Ripless. You're happy to let him go like that, are you, Prof? Don't worry, we'll have a man on him. In any case, we can't detain him, until we've solved the mystery. Aye, we can't pin it on him, while he's going about this demon doing it, eh? Lizard. Lizard moment. We got to get to the bottom of this one. Yes. There are 2 remaining points we can't explain. Now, Karita managed to disappear from a locked room. And how, as we've been led to believe, the corpse came back to life. So it's back to the crime scene, Lucy, until we find some answers. Let us Prime Minister, though? What do you mean, let us Prime Minister? So, where do we start? Okay. Corpse moment. Seems too incredible to believe, but there are 2 witnesses who saw the corpse lunge forward. Were it really demon at work, do you think? No, that can't be. It was a elaborate illusion, I'm sure. Aye, that's got to be it, an illusion. And the person behind the illusion will almost certainly have left a trail of evidence, no matter how small. And that's what we gotta find, right, Prof? Okay, This is new music. Okay. That certainly points to a sort of illusion I'm thinking of. If I'm right, there should be another similar piece of evidence very nearby. Second hoisting point right there. The music of shame? Oh god. The bloodstain looks like a chicken leg. It so does. Here, Prof. What do you make of these nicks in the beam up here in the rafters? They look like they are made by a thin rope or wire of some sort. Yes, very sussy. It's very funny when Americans don't know the weird shit we've done. To be frank, I don't care. They look like they were made by a thin rope or wire of some sort. Yes, very sussy. Aren't they just? What can you think caused notches like these, Lucy? I feel like it's, the fishing tackle, right? Ooh. Where the fishing line rubbing the beam that made the notches. Listen, I got that. I've come to the same conclusion. Somebody threaded the line over the beams and then pulled them with considerable force. Yeah, this song. This song is very nice. It's very chill. Huh. Somebody threaded the line over the beams and pulled them with considerable force. And there must have been something heavy on the other end of the line to counteract the force of the pull. Of course, we all know what that was, don't we, Lucy? The corpse? It's on his jacket collar, because his jacket collar is ripped. Listen, I was ahead of you, game. I guessed it ahead of you. Well, it were the body tied to the end of the line, weren't it? What else? Indeed. A fishing line passed over the rafters. It was tied to the corpse. That explains how the killer made something spectacular appear to happen. Which was, of course... Caught a huge fish! Yes, this is what happened. I caught a huge fish! No! Oh, okay. I have another thing. Oh. Oh, well, no, made about it news. Never mind. Okay. I didn't read the last one. By tying the fishing line to Ology's dead body and giving it a good tug just at the right time. Made it ghost trick. Yeah, made it ghost trick. Ghost trick moment. The killer made it look like the fellow moved even though he was dead. Correct, which solves the mystery of the walking corpse. Okay, murder of Vanish. Karita claims that he passed straight through the hut walls due to some demonic power. But we all know that such things do not exist. Maybe not, but with the door and the window are off the table and all. So just how did the lad do it then? Well, if the hut was genuinely locked from the inside, it leaves only one possible conclusion. I feel like he hid himself inside the hut. After he did Algie in, Karita must have hid himself somewhere inside the hut. Very good, Lucy. I came to the exact same conclusion. Aye, this must be it. But where could he have hidden in such a tiny place as that, eh? That's the key question now. Perhaps we can identify some traces of evidence to show where Karita was hiding, do you think? Okay. It's one of the boxes, right? Well, it's not C, because he was looking for C. It's either A or B, I'm assuming. Okay, I guess not. It's not, I mean, this case is the only one that has been set in a Spanish-speaking country in South America. But that is the only case that has been like that. Everything else has been, I think, written? Yeah, I don't... The circumstances behind it is a little funky, but, like, whatever. Oh, okay, so then maybe B? Or C, I guess? Yeah, it's weird. He just happens to be on holiday, like, when we're thinking about it. This guy... He just happens to be on holiday in London. There's a reason chest. Okay. I believe you. D? No. Okay, so it's not in the crates. Never mind. Okay. The victim is actually still alive, yeah. The guy with an axe in his head is actually still alive. I actually don't know where he was. Okay. Huh. Because I thought it was gonna be, like, he was hiding in one of the boxes, and that's how he got in. Yeah, but this is, you know, it's Layton. I don't think they would do something that extreme. But also, they've proved me wrong before. No? Oh, what do you want from me? Okay. It's not this, right? Yeah, please give me a... I think I'm just kind of floundering at this one. I'm a little unsure, because I was convinced that it was the crates, but it's not the crates, then I'm a little unsure where this little guy could fit. Yeah. Oh, yes, because there was a box there. Oh, I see. Yes. Yes, okay, got it. Got it. Thank you, Doa. The mark on the floor is a bit of odd shape. I don't suppose it's related to where Karita hid himself, eh? It's an unusual shape, you're right. It looks like something must have been in the way of whatever spilled. So let's try to think about what might have made spillage take this kind of shape. Walks. Walks moment. Walks moment. Walks. That wouldn't explain. Okay. Oh, the posters. Oh, wait. Brain moment. Big sign. Must have been one of those big signs that must have been put here, got in the way, whatever spilled. Judging by those scientist shapes, though, none of them could have stood up alone. It must have been something resting. Must have been resting on something. Any ideas, Lucy? I don't know. Great C. No. Okay, let me table. No. Yeah, okay, great. Cold hook! Big brain! Yeah! The sign must have been resting on that coat hook. For that position, it would have made it in the way of the liquor. Would have been in the way of the liquor that spilled, making the stain take that particular shape. Just happy to be here half the time. Yeah, Doma kind. Doma's very kind. And such a big sign would be perfectly big enough to hide a person from view. So that's that then? Karita were in the hut the whole time, hiding behind the sign, eh? Let's have a think about where the liquor could have been spilled before we draw any conclusions. Ah, dead body. Ho 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 ho. So cool, massive brain. It must have been when the dead fellow moved. He must have knocked over the liquor. That's what I have concluded. Which tells us the sign must have been up on the hook at some point when the corpse moved. Then someone must have put the sign back where it was after that happened. Precisely. The sign is the answer to the mystery of how that hut was locked from the inside. Okie dokie, okay. Let's go to... It's cool music time. It's cool music time? Oh, wait, we got 100% without actually... Okay. Now we've explained how the door was locked from the inside and how the body moved when they were dead. Yes, and Karita admitted himself that he killed Ology. There's no way he could talk his way out of it now. So it looks like we've solved this one without you getting all, you know, worked up. Leave him alone! Leave this man alone! Yes. Well, that's a bonus, right? Time to get back to get Karita back then, eh? Leave this man alone. Leave him alone. Okay, cool music time. Now we have all the evidence that we need to prove that Karita is guilty. We'll put him down properly this time. Okay, let's get this man in. Go to sleep, crime. So, how was your excursion to Buckingham Palace? Did you see the Queen, Queen Lizzie? It's no the season to see inside, they say. It's a big problem for me. Mariana, she's looking forward to my pictures. I don't want to make her sad. It's why I climb over the fence. But the police, he don't like this. He brings me back to you. Why heck, Prof, you're right to stick a tail on him. It would seem so, yes. You don't need me. If it's okay, I'd like to see more of your beautiful city. We do need you for some, Mr. Karita, eh? You see, we figured out how you did it. But I tell you already, I christened your Ology with the axe, and I am disappearing through the wall. I'm afraid that cannot be. Humans simply cannot pass through walls. If this is no true, then how can it be, Senor Layton? Allow us to take you through the events of that night, one step at a time. He's lying. London isn't beautiful. It were the fake cry for help or fate to come that brought Mr. Sasukasa and Miss Atista to the hut. When they got here, they found that the door was locked. There can be no question about that. Absolutely. It was the one and only incomparable key was in the victim's pocket. That's why he's guilty, yeah? It's not beautiful, he's lying. So Mr. Sasukasa was left with no choice but to break down the door and gain entry to the hut. Inside, he found the only grim corpse of archaeology, and no sign of the killer. See, it's like this, because I am passing through the walls and leaving this place. I don't believe that's the truth. I believe the perpetrator of the crime was still inside the hut. Lucy, would you care to tell Mr. Kurita exactly where the hut the culprit was? Sir, you were in the corner. The killer was hiding in the corner of the room. Hi, muchacha. You don't listen with Senor. He said what he saw inside the hut, eh? So no one was inside but this corpse. No one, nada. That's not quite right. Mr. Sasukasa said he did not see the killer in the room. But no, he failed to see the killer. The killer was in fact there inside. But thanks to a certain obstruction, he was hidden from view. An obstruction in the form of... sides. Side moment. Side moment. God, this music slaps. So good. And we're a whopping great side. You prop that thing against the card hook on the wall and made yourself a nice little hidey hole. Mr. Sasukasa's statement said that he was sure no one else was in the hut because there was nowhere to hide. It's precisely this preconception that meant he wasn't even looking for you. What you say is just a guess, senor. Make up stories. There's no possible to confirm that it's what you say. I beg to differ. You were definitely hiding in the hut when Mr. Sasukasa and Miss Atista came in. We have a piece of evidence in the statement that proves it. Lucy, would you do the honors? Easy! Actually, wait, I want to double check that's right. Yes. Easy. Local liquor. Right. Give me the evidence. Okay. Please? Please be right. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm right. Give me 1 second. Heck yeah! Right, it's the liquor that spilled on the floor that proves it. The only way it could have made a straight line like this if the side were stood in the way when it spilled. And Miss Attista's statement confirms that the liquor was knocked over when the corpse lunged forward. Proves the side was propped against the coat hook when she and Mr. Sasukasa burst in the hook. See? So, there's no way to say someone is behind the side just because it's there. Can you prove this? Oh, you cheeky so-and-so. And this means the corpse. We know it moves, see? Or the liquor is no gonna spill. It's the only Diablo can make corpses move. If that's your rebuttal, allow us to dispel the myth of the rocking corpse now. Lucy, tell Mr. Kurita what the killer used to give the illusion of the corpse coming back to life. 'Twas the fishing tackle. 'Twas the fishing tackle. The fishing tackle, the little fishing thing. Easy. Easy! The killer died. The killer died. Whoa. That's wrong. That's the wrong word. Your Honor, the killer died. Wow. Wild. Exactly fishy indeed, it sure was. Sussy baka. Sussy baka. The killer died. Wow. The killer tied some fishing line to Ology's dead body. By giving a tug from the other side of the room, it pulled the corpse off the chair and made it lunge forward. No, that's not my voice. No, you see the fishing lines, if they tied the dead senor. See them and you know it's a trick. Not necessarily. Why didn't the witness notice the fishing line tied to the body? Oh. Bottle. That's totally correct. I smile anxiously. Okay, yeah, okay, great, no. No, that's it, no. No, that's you're at the fishing line side that everyone sees. Aha, got it. The conditions in the hut. 'Twas dark. Right? 'Twas dark. Yes. 'Twas dark. 'Twas dark. Yes, 'twas dark. Yes, quite very much so. Mr. Sasukasa said in his statement that it were dark inside the hut. They had translucent fishing lines in the dark room, and a corpse with an axe locked to his skull. Faced with such a shocking spectacle, it would be very easy to miss the clear, thin lines. Every single time she says the word was, it says word instead, it always messes me up. I always have to be like, that, what? Okay. Obviously, it's an accent thing, but I am looking at it and I'm like, You only imagine what you want. There's no evidence for this, what you say. Oh, aye, we have evidence, alright. Yeah, so that messes me up so much. It's hard to say. Notch. Wow. Oh, we're almost there. There's next in the made by the fishing line, the rafters of the hut. And by considering the position of the notches, we can infer where the killer was standing to pull alive. Shut up, you twat! Doma's gonna bite someone. So you see, we know the killer's location was the corner of the hut. I mean, twat. Following the line from the body over the beams where the nicks are, you get to the corner of the hut. Same corner that were hidden from view behind the sign, that were resting on the coat hook. It's compelling proof that the killer, in other words you, Mr. Kurita, were hidden behind the sign. See, I just do it like it's telling me to. Like you were told. See, I hear it, the voice of the Diablo. It's telling me if I do everything like she told me, it's going to be okay. Oh, I've had enough about this Diablo mumbo jumbo. There's no mumbo jumbo, it's true, I hear the voice of Diablo. This is taking too long, I can't hold it. Oh, well. Hey, Prof. Oh, hi, okay, listen. Hello? Does he... Okay, interesting. Does he have... Wait, this is taking too long? What do you mean by taking too long? Does he have a time limit on his TIG? Does he have a time limit? Okay. Oh, I believe you, Kurita. Oh, crikey, here we go. It's all real and all around us. You picked up a fine time to turn up and start prattling. A convenient plot device, yeah. As if that's how it worked. I wish that's how it worked. Would be very nice. Oh, if that helps. Oh, interesting. Okay, I see. Fascinating. Okay, okay. You don't know, Lucy. Carefully led, this man can be a crazed killer. Yet without direction, he's nothing, a mere puppet. Everyone knows it's midday, yeah. It hits 12 o'clock. Yeah, you know, we hit 12 o'clock and that's when I switched, clearly. But you just couldn't tell, clearly. Of course, that's how it works. Puppet, you mean Marionetta? Who you say is Marionetta? I'm talking about you! You steal and even kill, all because of this demon's voice. See, we must listen to the Diablo. No, it's going to make a curse on our village. Idiot. Demons are illusion living in the minds of the weak. Illusion has no powers to curse. First you say demons exist, and then you say they're illusions? Which is it? Prof, make it up your mind. Never mind, Lucy. You're obviously failed to understand. There's just one point we need to make clear. The Diablo's voice whispering in your ear, Rita. That was certainly no demon, it was a human. A human that could see there was a demon inside you already. A human that knew it was a suggestive murmur that to the inner dialogue of yours that could persuade you to slay Ology. It's no human, it's the Diablo. Surely you could see who it was now, Lucy. Who was the voice of the demon that spoke to Carita? I don't know. Yeah, try that. What happened to him? He's having his moment. Is there a recorder in the stone idol? Yeah? No! Okay. For some reason I was like, maybe? Maybe? You have no idea, do you, Lucy? You want to spell it out for you? The voice of the demon was. No, don't tell me. Give me another chance to figure it out myself. Dog scour. Fuck it. It's probably not. It's okay. I was like, it's definitely not him. But I'll humor it. Yeah. Pop, please. Shh. It wasn't Mariana, right? It could have possibly be the victim. Was it really the victim? No, of course it wasn't the victim. I knew that the whole time. What are you talking about? I'm fine. It was her? You're joking, right? What? It's literally his accomplice? Oh. It were Miss Itista, weren't it? That's who the demon really was. Aye, she knew you better than anyone, didn't she, Mr. Carita? She's behind the whole thing. No, it's not possible. The voice of Diablo is no Mariana. But it was Itista on the other end of the intercom, listening to you faking all of these cries for help. See, it's true. I called to the hotel to make them come for Signorology. Is Mariana who's picking up is Mariana who is picking up at the other end, but I know this is only by chance. Said the sound quality on the intercom was poor. You instantly recognized the person you were speaking to as Itista. See, it's normal. I know my novia. We are going to be married together. Oh, I know. So do you think she could tell the difference between her fiancé and a Queen Wagnerian? Your two voices were very different indeed. See, it's different, but I'm making an imitation of the Signor. Tell me, Carita, why are you here? Why England? Why now? It's because Mariana, she... Oh, yes, of course, Mariana. She suggested you come, didn't she? She suggested it just when the investigation into the murder was being reopened. How the hell did she know that? What? It's by chance. It's only by chance. I was like, I was gonna say dumb. I don't remember them being accomplices. But okay. Listen, you can't judge me for not getting that one wrong. A couple times. See my little crime scene reconstruction toy, haven't you? Collecting the data for it is a pain. Takes a great deal of time at the original scene of the crime. There would have been a lot of activity. I jumped the gun, I forgot. Doma, how dare you? It would have been quite impossible for Sasukasa's hotel staff to not get a wind of what was going on. It's no Mariana. It's no her. She is not thinking of the crime. Nada. Steady on, Prof. He's getting a bit... What? Something wrong. Something in your voice isn't quite in line with the bravado of your mask anymore. Latte, quiet. Yeah. I was really excited. Fine, don't want. That's enough, Prof. You know it's true. You even blurted it out yourself when you were having all your little tricks. You do anything like she told me, you said. No, please no. And the manga is so badass. Do they have all the scenes in this game in the manga as well? The manga. You know the truth. You've known for some time. The demon's voice you heard was the voice of your fiancée, Mariana Atiste. Really? They do? Oh, fascinating. I want to read that so bad. I want to read that so bad. That's cool. She used you, like a pawn in your devilish games. They physically fight? No shot. Cool. I like that. Stop it, Prof. Come on. Quiet, Lucy. I was just about to. That was just getting interesting. Nice. Is the Prof okay? Yeah, he'll be alright. I forgot my voice. He'll be alright. Miss Stitch looking after him. I reckon he'll wake up before long. I think it was something skinated? I don't remember. I were that worried. No sense worried, Lucy. Nothing we could do. Anyway, don't you want to know what happened with the case? Oh, I don't know. I should probably be focusing on minding the Prof, but do I ever? Now you wouldn't be able to resist. Oh, this Kurita for stuff. Folks, as nutty as a fruitcake. Fruitcake reference? Oh my god, just like Professor Sycamore. Wow, crazy, wild. So we ain't been fed up with the investigation. I had been. Getting any information about him was likely of getting me a promotion. So all left of that Atista bird. Well, the local law tried finding her and bring her in for questioning, but she's long gone, taking all the belongings and hopped it. I wouldn't mind betting she was planning that from the start. Yeah, maybe, but then you know. Turns out Atista wasn't her real name. No one knows about her. She's a total enigma. Give over, really? Oh yeah, she only turned up the village there about half a year ago. And there were me thinking that she and Kurita must have been childhood sweethearts. Is she gonna show up again in a different case? Is she like one of those villains that, like, you mention her and then she just kind of leaves and then she does something else and then she looks completely different? Hang on. So you're saying Kurita's only been learning English for 6 months? Dom was like, yeah. Suppose he must have been, yeah? Some kind of black magic itself, eh? And what became of the stone idol? They must have found it, have they? Atista made up with it. I don't know, this case is butted up, but nothing's fixed. That's just how it goes sometimes, Luke. Anyway, I best get back to work, I suppose. Oh, How are you doing, Alfendi? Yeah, how's Alfendi doing? This man is not doing well. I wonder how the Prof's getting on. Still, I don't think he'd thank me for disturbing him out to ask how he is. Oh yeah, one more thing. By heck, Dusty, you frightened the life out of me. The Prof's in the clear now. Oh, that's good. Well, that's good. That means we did what we needed to do. Yeah, she said things in that. Will you pass it on to Al? Yeah, Alfendi is suffering. He's unwell. He is the most unwell man. Hi, of course I will. I'll go tell him right now. Well, thank you for giving us an excuse to talk to Alfendi. What's up? Okay. The DJ's swan song. Sniffer Hague? Hog? Okay. Well, we'll go on to the next one, I guess. I want to talk to Alfendi. We've got a very special guest in the studio today, people. It's a drop-dead gorgeous Mr. Dolly Holiday.
Thanks, Dwight, darling. It's really terrific to be on the show. Here, I got you something. They're ever so tasty.
Wow, thanks, Dolly. I'm really just pulling out that TV announcement voice. Like, I really am. You didn't think this sort of radio were your cup of tea, Prof. You don't like this, do you? You're not a fan of radio, Lucy. I'm a boomer, Lucy. I'm a boomer. I listen to radio. Sorry. Oh, I got not a guess, a catchy tune and some good banter, but this rubbish? No, not for me. Legit, he is. Yeah. When was alfendi born? I'm so curious, because the timeline of the Layton games is, it happens in the 60s. Kind of. Rough timeline. I don't know how accurate that is. But how old is alfendi? Isn't alfendi born a couple years after New World of Steam? Timeline-wise? And then is adopted, and then Layton just fucks off for 20 years? Interesting. Huh. Because if it's 2 years after World of Steam, then, like, 62? And this game takes place in the 2000s some point. Hang on, I used to know it. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about the timeline. Because, like, this game is, like, so much farther in the future than all the other games. Because this game takes place in the 2000s? I don't know if it's in the future 2000s, but it takes place in the 2000s. There's something about the way the presenter talks. I don't know what it is. He's just smarmy. I tell you, whenever he has a laugh on the show as a guest, he talks totally differently. Sounds like you're a regular listener. He was aired on Wild Future. Oh! And this takes like 20 years so 28? Is he 28 or is he in his 30s? I feel like he would be in his 30s, right? Oh, so he was adopted by Layton, like, when he was like 10-ish then. 29? Oh. Interesting, okay. I don't remember. That sounds like a fax coming in already. So our first request this morning is from Miss Angel of Death. I'll be the death of you. Whoa. Sounds like somebody wants to turn DJ Dwight Dread into DJ Dwight Dead.
Don't go dying on me, Dwight. I'll never live it down.
Well, if I'm about to sign off for the last time ever, allow me to try one of your mouth-watering offerings first.
Hee.
That hit the spot. Oh, that hit the spot. Ugh. I'm about to die. Ugh. I died.
Wait, what's going on? Wait, are you alright? Let's go into an ad break. Come on, quickly.
Murder. The Great Affair sale is now on. No store has more than one less. Now get down to Days Bridge today. What's happening, brah? Oh, this is some sort of practical. If it's some sort of practical joke, it's certainly quite convincing.
Well, I got a new case, boys and girls. A number just went down on the airwaves.
Hey, what's up, Sniffer?
Didn't you have your lugs to the wireless just now? That's where the action is.
Are you talking about the radio presenter? He just sounded like he collapsed just now. Whose name was Doma.
What else? I say that's stiff coals already.
So it wasn't part of the show then?
Not in my book. The rub-out jaw of my gumshoe.
What, gumshoe? Wait, please. Wow, nice Ace Attorney reference. My gumshoe radar was beeping like a car alarm the second it went down. Okay. Francisco von Karma has a gumshoe radar.
Whatever you say, Sniffer. We have a phone call.
Oh shit. Gumshoe radar.
Hey, I'm telling you, They'll be on the blower asking you to do a snoop any second now. May be right. May well be right. If it turns out I'm on the mark, you guys wrap it with bows for us, right? Yep, we'll do our best, barring the whole incident being a practical joke, of course. You won't believe this! We've been flooded with calls from anxious listeners of the show. Perhaps maybe there's someone in it, after all. Time for action, snoopers. Yeah, don't ask. I will go into timeline shenanigans. The timeline is so weird. Because, like, you have the main Layton games with the guy with the top hat who looks like a cylinder. And then they finished the last current one. And then they skipped, like, 20 years. They skipped 20 years. 20 whole years into the future in which Professor Herschel Layton, Cylinder Man, is missing for some reason that I don't know why. And basically abandoned his children for the last 20 years. And so that's where this game takes place, as well as the other spin-off game, which is Cottrell's Mystery Room, which I won't be playing because I've heard it's shit. Yeah, there's a reason why these are considered spin-offs. Yeah, they're not. I like this one so far. This one's interesting, but I've heard that a Cottrell is not that good, and honestly, I don't want to play something that's not that good. I might lose my mind, you know? So, I might play that on my own. This one's fantastic. This one's blast so far. I'm enjoying it. Gonna make like a slug and shoot over there to see what the score is. Excellent, you slug on over there, Sniffer. I'll get my report back to the clubhouse ASAP, and then it'll be up to you two to bring in the hoods. I will have to play Cottrells at some point. Have you not played Cottrells? Interesting. I can't believe it were really a murder, can you, Prof? We really don't know anything for sure yet, Lucy, but the signs are compelling. Sniffer's rarely wrong. Hi, he's a revelation, alright, that one. Indeed, though he has a tendency to get ahead of himself. I never thought I'd witness something. Now, let me rephrase. I hear someone like that with my own ears. It happened in a radio studio. They were broadcasting the whole country when the DJ had a funny turn. Oh! There are 5 sussies, one of whom we hadn't identified. What's the enemy for it? I wanted to die, Despite the lack of information, we began investigating. All we knew for certain was what we saw with... No, I've done it again. What we heard with our own ears. DJ Swan Song. Okay. Fascinating. Fascinating. Sing it. Sniffer sent his report over. The radio presenter is indeed dead. By heck! So it's all for real then. Surprised it took them so long to confirm it. Thank you for the posture check. I will straighten my back a little bit. Get a good stretch. Oh. Do you know stretching feels great? Stretching is just fantastic. Oh. I'm gonna go sip some water as well. Cause my god, I need it. Okay. Water moments. Okay, there we go. Broadcast was at rush hour, unfortunately. Police have some difficulties getting to the scene. Investigations are ongoing, but I'll tell you what we know thus far. I'm all ears, Profs, as ever. The incident took place inside the recording studio of the national radio station. Dwight Dredd. Wow. Dwight Dredd. Popular radio show host with a deep, rich voice and a lively personality. He was equally well-liked among us, his colleagues, but his spending habit often landed him in trouble. That's me, guys. So true. Doma moment? Two people were in the studio from the outset, the soaps producer and the soundman. Before we got to air, the tea lady from the radio station cafeteria came into the studio with some drinks. But she didn't linger, eh? She left after she dropped off the drinks. After that, Dread, the presenter, came in with the studio with a young singer and her manager. So, now we're talking about when they actually went on air, then. As soon as the show started, the guest singer gave the presenter a gift of confectionery. I am a bit more curious about what was in that gift. Before Dread had a chance to sample the offering, something came on the studio fax machine. It was a handwritten note that read, "I'll be the death of you." What is that? Hurts and shivers at your spine, doesn't it? Believing the fax to be some sort of joke, Dread continued with the show. I'm gonna be entirely honest, I have no idea how faxing works. It's weird. Aye, well you would, wouldn't you? However, no sooner had Dread put one of the guest treats in his mouth did he die. He started having difficulty breathing and collapsed on the floor. Understandably worried, the director called for a transmission break. Rough understanding? Isn't it like you send the thing? It's like email, right? It's like email, but like it prints out like as a paper, right? That's how it works? Questionably how it works? I don't know. He then sent the sound man to call for the emergency services. Yeah, basically, okay, I believe that. Interesting. About 20 minutes later, police and an ambulance crew arrived at the scene almost simultaneously. However, Dread was already dead. 20 minutes? That's on account of the rush hour traffic you mentioned, eh? Yes, the radio station is very central. Rush hours, that's about how long you expect it to take. That's too long, that is, poor bloke. That really is all we know about the course of events at this point in time. Now let's think about our suspects. Aye, who we got? There are 5 of them. Yeah, you could send them stuff from your own computers. Interesting, cool. I know we got a fax a couple days ago, but we don't have a fax machine in our house, so we just kind of got a fax and it did the little beepy sounds from our phone, but like we couldn't actually like print it, so we don't know what we got. First, the young guest on the show, singer Dolly Holiday. Here, appearance of Dread showed to promote her latest album, her fine figure, suggestive dancing, distract her from her appalling singing voice. It was her gift that Dread put in her mouth moments before he began to struggle to breathe. Yeah, oh yeah, probably. It's probably the same one that was sent, you know, in this game, you know, as it is. Aye, that's a little bit more, that's more than a little fishy if you ask me. My money's on that last. Second, this is Holiday's manager, Melody Smith. Melody, nice. Melody. Got it. Holiday's manager, present when she was a client whom she was at concert at Loggerheads, was a guest of the show and old companions of the Dreads. Apparently she was an old friend of a deceased. Oh, aye? Just a coincidence, do you think? You're a puzzle master, you got this? Well, there's no puzzles in this game. So I do got this. I will have no trouble. Hello, Deza, welcome in. There's no puzzles. This is the opposite of a puzzle game. This is a we solve murder game. It's a puzzle-less Layton game. Yeah, which feels like, you know, an impossible thing, but like, hang on, trapped in the ad dimension. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It's puzzle-less. There's no puzzles here. Puzzles? Who's she? I didn't say you were stinky. Hang on, puzzle this? Yes! There's no puzzle. We're solving crime. Just like Crime Against the Gods. Famous streamer. Longtime partner of Dres and creator and director of his show, an affable man, but known to have quarreled with the victim over money matters. Oh. Welcome to alfendi Layton. I don't need to be solved. You sure about that? Yes, you do. They're the director of the show, Mike D. Bonner. There's obviously nothing obviously suspicious about his involvement. His relationship with Dredd was stormy, which would have given him a good motive, eh? For the sound man, Mr. Randall Mann. Randall Mann? Okay, Randall Mann. Lovely last name. Is it like a joke about being like a random man? Former musician turned sound technician, handsome man who, with striking features, who enjoys cross-dressing with high heels, likes to flirt with the victim. Okay. This is okay. 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 So like Deskaway, you're telling me? He really is. I love that. That's so cool. Wow. Sorry, one sec. I gotta plug in my phone. That's wow. No, Doma did not change the server name. Yeah, but straight up, yeah. It's really hard to believe the emergency services could have taken so long to get there. And finally, the tea lady from the cafeteria who brought the drinks. Part-time employee at the radio station cafeteria who hasn't been seen since taking an order of the drinks in the studio when the incident occurred. She appears to be missing. No one has seen or heard of her since she delivered the drinks in the studio. I don't want to think it's the gay guy, but I also want it to be the gay guy just so I could talk to him because there's so many like victims and stuff that you just don't get to talk to in this game. So I'm just hoping it's him. But like I'm not hoping it's him. I'm hoping it's him just so I can voice him. But like I don't want it to be him. Capiche? You what, Prof? That's it then, Shirley. She's a killer. She's done a runner. Surely not an unlikely hypothesis. However, we don't know enough about her yet. We need to see what our inquiries turn up about her first. I don't know. It's too fishy for my liking. So these are the sussies. Certainly don't have much to go on the stage. But what's your hunch? Who do you think did it? I don't know. I see, you're going to make me have a stab at it, even though you admit we don't have enough info yet. Of course, aren't I always telling you how important it is to pay attention to your intuition? Rising 4 tiles a day. Oh god. So let's hear it. We'll get down to the real detective work. Crime scene, obviously. Of course we're going with a crime scene. It's this game. Okay, let's examine the scene of the crime then. 5 minutes. Let's go. Okay. Oh, this is like the game that I played. What was the name of it? That I played with the guys in the radio room. Okay. Give you 5 minutes. Will that do? No props. Okay. Fax machine. Window. A soundproof window that looks straight out to the neighborhood building. Only a grimy gray wall is visible. On the day in question, the window was locked. Got it. A rather antiquated fax machine that can be heard operating during radio broadcasts from the studio. Interesting. Okay, so that's that. Let's see. Tea! I think, or is that coffee? The microphone used to capture the sound to the studio. It's mounted on a flexible arm and is easy to move close to whomever is talking at the time. That's the type of mic I need. Right now, I'm using just my computer. And it's just, I mean, it works. Yeah, I guess. But it would be nice to get another one. That one that I could actually capture, like, my actual laughing. The tea that Holiday was drinking is heavily sweetened with sugar. No traces of any kind of poison was found in it. So the tea is not the poison. Great. Lovely. We got the main roads already.
Request sheet. A song request faxed from the listener reads, "I'll be the death of you," in a handwritten script and is signed Angel of Death. Macaroons. Macarons. Colorful collection of macarons from a popular confectioner. Oh, trace of poison were found in one half eaten by Dread. Gotcha. Okay. Got it. We got the cup, the tea, the cup, the chair. The chair that Dread was sitting in during the show toppled and Dread fell over. Spilled tea. The tea found to contain traces of the same neurotoxin that was identified in Dread's blood. Ooh, fascinating. Cool. Broken cup moment. The teacup that he was drinking from broken into pieces and impacted the floor. Oh. Are we not going to talk about that right there? Are we not going to talk about that? Or... Okay. Oh, wait. There's still something left here. Oh, no, that's okay. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Oh, we all love it. It's a great thing to say, clearly. DJ, White Red, London Death Poisoning. Great. Cool. Lovely. Handkerchief. Very brightly yellowed handkerchief. Written on it was Dread's writing is the phrase, "Well, surprise." Yeah, I have it every day. Oh yeah, you know, as one does. A wig worn by the victim is cheap, pin-on type, easily dislodged. However, the thick and heavy dreadlocks don't look like a wig at all. Gotcha. Gotcha. Chair. A fancy pop art style chair in yellow. This is where Holiday was sitting. It's Year's calendar. It's pristine. Wild! Director's mic. Wow. The microphone for use by the director when he wants to tell the DJ something. It doesn't appear to have had many use. Very thick and heavy door is extremely good sound insulating properties. Glass. A small window making it possible to see what's happening in the recording studio. It's a single pane of glass that cannot be opened and closed. A machine for controlling audio levels and playing tracks. An excellent state of repair. Another chair moment. There's a chair. It's this equality in a way that jars with the surrounding decor. Sofa moment. A sofa. Appears to have been here for a while, though it doesn't look too comfortable. I feel like the sofa is gonna be important, but like also it's gonna be like I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's gonna be important, but like it's gonna be it's gonna be important, but it's gonna be like strangely important. Or like the victim is in there, or the fax sender was in the physical couch, you know. Statements, okay. The sofa's the murderer, yeah, as one is. Right in the middle of the show, when the DJ just suddenly looked up, like he couldn't breathe or something, I couldn't do anything, you know what I mean? Totally didn't do anything, I was watching her the whole time. I bet the plot is someone who's trying to slow my girl down, they're all just jealous. I ran straight to Dwight to see if it was right, but I couldn't find a pulse, so I told Randall to go fetch help. It was the tea lady who brought the drinks in. I don't know her myself, but I must say, I did hear that she used Dwight were an item. Not that I ever saw them, you know. Dwight collapsed, Mike barked at me to go call emergency services. I was all the flutter. I didn't go back to the studio until the police arrived. Okay. Melody, Mike, Randall, tea lady, Dwight. I have no idea, but we'll guess. I'm gonna guess the gay guy, but that's just simply because I hope it is him, just because I want to voice him. It's probably her. But like, hey Randall, what's up, my guy? Interesting, why? I can't help the feeling that he were up to something when he arranged it so the ambulance arrived late. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just simply guessing him just because I want to voice him. That is a possibility. How can he get any poison in the trash? That's something I haven't found out yet. Personally, I think we're looking at someone else. Okay, yeah. Figured.
Okay, I kind of guessed that. That would make sense. Give over. You really didn't think she did it, did you? Oh, yes. Let's see. How many percentage? Oh! Oh, that's really low. That's really low. Oh, that's really low. For alfendi, that's so low. Okay. 43.6% of it. That's rubbish. Yes, well, there's simply too many pieces of the puzzle missing at this stage. He's so unsure. That's not much of a number to go on, isn't it? It doesn't exactly inspire confidence, prof. No, it's a fairly weak conjecture. But still, there are a number of number of questions I'd like to ask Miss Holiday. After all, she was right next to Dread when he collapsed. Oh, I see. That it, isn't it? Right, well, I suppose I best go to see if I can get in contact with her. Is she here? Is this the mystery room or what? Miss Holiday, what are you doing here? One of your detective fellows told me to come here, didn't they? Alright, so-and-so, he was. He threatened me, you know. He said he'd pinch me and check me elbows if I didn't come in. I have a number of holidays I have for Mrs. Questions. Listen, Dolma. Alright, that sounds like our detective sergeant, eh? Yes, he's very sharp. Hey, there's the phone. So, wait, get up in here then. Anything special? This is a special division of the Scotland Yard where we investigate especially heinous crimes. Look, I don't know what's going on. At the end of the day, I want to know if you're arresting me or not. No, we merely want to ask you a few questions to help us with the speedy resolution of this case. Oh no, officer, I never speed. If it's ever so dangerous, I always stick to the speed limit, me. Of course you would. Let me try to explain. You are a witness, you see, Mrs. Holiday. Prof, message from Sniffer. He says she's the one. Squeeze the canary till she squeals were his precise words. Is his jumper under a lab coat? Yeah, his little sweater under a lab coat. You know how he is. Yeah, Deza. It's more like Phoenix Wright than any Layton game. It's like a mixture. How did I describe it? Why? Because they wanted to? I'm under the personal opinion that they tried to just... They made this game and then they just felt like it would be necessary to add Layton to the name of the game, just like as an afterthought. Yeah, exactly, crime. Yes, that's how it works. Layton is canon. Because I say so. Hang on, that's not what you just told me, is it? Hey up, have I said something wrong? Allow me to reassure you. In truth, yes, you are under suspicion of perpetrating this crime. However, no one has yet concluded that you are indeed guilty. I mean, why not, though? I mean, the collab is fun. I love Layton versus Wright. But this is like the Layton people only. The Layton people only are doing their own take on, like, a crime solver. Which is fun. It's different on the way it works. But it's fun. It's a good time. Would you be so kind to cooperate with our investigation, so as to clear your name? Well, if I have to. I've got better things to do with my time, though. Know what I mean? I think I came in halfway through some of there. Still looks like you've managed to calm her down. Okay then, let's first examine the body, shall we? We need to investigate the poison that induced death. I'm also particularly interested in the song request sheet that the victim read out moments before his death. Yeah, if you want a Layton game, don't play this. This is not a Layton game. This is a whole separate thing. It really doesn't feel like a Layton game at all, except for the name being there. That's like the only Layton part of it. I mean, it is fun, but it's just not a Layton game. It's just a very, very vaguely related game. It's an alfendi game. Yeah, it's an alfendi game. To a court? Oh boy, not Ace Attorney 5. We don't really go into court for this, Deza. There's no court. We're the detectives, and we're the ones that are trying to get the people to confess so we can bring them to the court. Right then, let's get down to business. Okay. So, where shall we start? The body! Let's talk about the body, shall we? And Chronicles, the greatest attorney, the best game. Second best game, actually. I like Layton vs. Wright more. That's just because I could not care about the greatest attorney anymore. Like, my interest in it is, like, petered out over time. Miss Holiday, you actually saw the victim die right before your eyes, didn't you? Is there anything that you noticed that seems out of ordinary? Please do tell us. Yeah, whatever. I suppose I could try to remember. Let's go. Oh, and the 3DS one? The 3DS one? What do you mean with that? I love Layton vs. Wright, okay? Listen, Layton vs. Wright is the funniest game ever. It's so stupid, but I love it. It makes me laugh every time. This is Mr. Dredd's corpse here. The cause of death was poison. That's beyond dispute. What on earth is that thing on the floor next to him? It looks disgusting. Sorry, what are you referring to? You know, that shaggy what's-it there? His wig? Pardon? Hold on. It's a wig, Prof. I always thought his hair was a bit too, well, healthy for his age and all the photos you see of him. Crime. No doubt all part of portraying young image to increase his popularity. This is sussy, Your Honor. Perhaps he needed to volume on it, do you think? What, even on the radio? Well, I had no idea he wore a syrup. You had no idea. But didn't you see it come off? Ooh! When I saw him die, he managed to keep on his hair after that. The wig never came off when I was there. Are you absolutely sure about that, Miss Holiday? I'm not gonna forget someone as shocking as that in a hurry, am I? Know what I mean? What you say is true. It implies that someone took Mr. Dredd's wig off after he died. Who would do something like that, eh? So hateful. We lack the information to answer that at present, so let's turn our attention to another matter for now. Okay. Well, let's do the daily request. Well, in air, the victim received a request for the song entitled I'll Be the Death of You. To be honest with you, I nearly had a heart attack when he keeled over. Seems highly unlikely that it were the killer that sent the request through, eh? Let's examine the fact sheet in the request. The request was written on and see what we can deduce. Cool. This. Here's the request sheet, Prof. I'm afraid it doesn't look very promising, nothing of note. But it confirms that it really was sent during the broadcast, at least. Well, there's no doubt about it. I saw it come in, didn't I? So the killer were on the other end of the line, then? Quite possibly. Let's examine the fact machine and see what we can deduce. Okay. This is it, Prof. The request sheet that was sent here through this fax machine. Looks like a regular machine to me. No signs of jiggery-pokery. Standard details are still present by the look of it. Ask ever find out where it was sent from. Will do, Prof. Okay. Sent from where? Yeah. That's very important. It's gonna be the killer in the sofa, right? It's sent from the killer in the sofa? I don't know how fax machines work. Do you just call? Do you just call or do you just send? Is it required to have it a computer? Did the guy send it from his computer in the other room to send it over there and then just watch the guy die? Is that how it worked? Seems that they found traces of the poisonous substance used to kill Dredd at the scene. Can you figure out where? Leave it to me, Prof. Cool. Well, right here. There's traces in the poison in the tea here. And no other traces of poison were found in the scene, so we can assume Dredd was killed by poison tea. That's not what happened at all. No, he died after eating me macaroons, didn't he? Maracadooms. Funny. Macaroons. Macaroon. Very unsure about the pronunciation of that word, actually. I don't eat macaroons. Macaron. Macaron? Is it macaron? I don't know. Macarons, you say. We'll go with macaron. Lucy, what do you know about these macarons? Let's see. Yes, here we are. The macarons the victim was eating on air. Here's the file. This is odd. No trace of poison were found in the macaron. What are you on about? Saw with my own eyes. He started coughing after, and that straight after he put the macaron in his mouth. To be honest, he never actually took one sip of that tea. Are you quite sure? Personally, I think honesty is one of the most important virtues, so I wouldn't lie, wouldn't he? Okay. Well, if that would put you firmly at the top of the list of substances holiday. After all, you're the one who brought Mr. Dredd the aforementioned macarons, were you not? What? I'm not going behind bars, am I? We're talking about murder, Miss Holiday. You definitely go to prison for it, I don't really like prison, you know what I mean? I mean, you know, as one does, like, of course you wouldn't. You don't like it, you say? Oh, hang on a minute. Of course it must have been Melody who did it. How's Miss Smith suddenly involved in all this? Well, no respect to nothing, but it was my manager who actually purchased the macaroons for me. Oh, Yeah, to be honest, I don't know nothing about the poison, sir. So at the end of the day, it must have been her. You want to arrest her quick, you know? She's well scary. Always telling me what to do and what not to do, she is. I hate the miserable old witch. I'm afraid, Mr. Holiday, we can't very well go around arresting anyone and everyone you don't much like. Just a moment, there's something we need to clear up here. Presumably at the point where you gave Mr. Dredd the macaroons, they were unopened. Of course they were a gift, weren't they? So the poison would have been added after the wrapping was removed sometime during the show, and then in the full view of the victim and other witnesses. Well, obviously that's not what happened. That would have been totally impossible. So we're back to thinking that he were poisoned by the copper then, aren't we? The tea lady that brought it to him has vanished into thin air. At this stage, the one thing we can be sure of is that the tea holds the key to the entire case. We should make sure to investigate the teacup as well, and the tea that it contained. Right away, Prof. Okay. Broken teacup. You know, I wish... Oh, we can, actually. I was gonna say, I wish that we could investigate the broken teacup just like in this screen, but we can't, so... Don't listen to me. Sorry, give me 1 second.
Okie dokie. Teacups had it then. Presumably it fell on the floor when the victim collapsed. That's the Puka Royal Doltrin teacup, that is, top quality. It cost a bomb, what a waste. We got the fingerprints off it too, Prof, but that's about it. Something strange about this teacup, Lucy. Really, what? Let me see if you can figure it out. I don't know. Where it fell. Yep. No. That's not what I was thinking, Lucy. Oh, something strange, you say? The way it broke. Oh. No, that's not what I was thinking, Lucy. I am so disappointed in you, Lucy. Oh. Oh. You are so wrong, Lucy. What the fuck? Fingerprints? Oh, yay! Oh, it's the prince. There's no fingerprints from the tea lady that brought the drinks. Precisely, I'm glad you noticed, Lucy. Almost certainly, someone wiped the fingerprints from the cup after it was brought into the studio, or she was wearing gloves, but we'll not consider that right now. No disrespect to you, but does anyone give a monkeys? I mean, at the end of the day, you can't know who wiped them off, right? This holiday is quite right. There's little point of continuing this line of investigation at the moment. Great, cool. Right then, I'll pop my nose somewhere else then. Got it? We don't have enough to go on right now. We're still some way from being able to identify the culprit. Look, let's just say it was Melody and be done with it, eh? Okay? End of? We can't do that. Let's go over what we already know. First of all, what was the poison that killed the victim found? It was filled the tea. Yeah! Poison were in the tea. How many times I gotta tell you? The bloke never touched his tea. Can't have been the tea that killed him. If I say, Prof, I don't think she's lying about that. No, me neither. It's a very curious discrepancy. Was the poison, like, through the skin in the inside of his wig? That seems a little dramatic, but... Not dramatic. That seems a little impossible. But that's, like, an explanation that maybe it... Because we have the wig, and the wig is, like, a part of us, so... Could that be an option? Could that be an answer? Or is that a little too far-fetched? I like that theory, though. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just kind of putting stuff out there. I have no idea. Not the only one, either. There's another Miss Holiday statement, if you remember. I thought that was naughty. What's the evidence that contradicts that statement? The victim's wig weren't on his head, but according to Miss Holiday, he still had the wig on when she last saw him, which were after he died. Yes, I'm 110% about that. There's no way I could have missed it if he didn't have his hair on, you know what I mean? I don't believe Miss Holiday is lying. No, nor do I. But who'd be that nasty that they do something like that to someone who'd... Ah! Hey, up, that's the telephone. Be sniffer, I bet. I'll take it, Lucy. I've got a number of questions for him. Oh, you're taking it. Interesting. Awkward. So, how old are you then? I'm 22. Oh my god, she's 1 year older than me. Wow. You're joking, I'm 22. Talk about 1 in a million. Hey, amazing. And that's important because... oh no. Oh no.
She's 2 months older than you, yeah.
So what's the score with you, Inspector Whitey? You going out?
Not likely.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, they're doing this again. No. Okay.
Is that a bad look, eh? That white gown's a bit of a disaster. I don't know what's on with him at the time. To be honest, I think he might be a bit funny in the head. Like, I can't deny his coat's a bit, well... But in any case, the prof can see to the heart of the matter. Just, any case, just like that. There's not many fellows that can match that.
Oh. Oh, God. Oh.
Well, I get it. You fancy him, but he isn't into you, is it? Give over. It's no such thing.
Yeah, no, like, God forbid. Like, they already did this in, like, 2 cases ago. God forbid they're just friends. Like, really? Like, why? God.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. I had a depression, and I'll try to talk you up about it. Alright? To be honest, I agree with you. I think old man's better at the end of the day. More mature and all that.
Keep telling you, this is not between us. No, stop mind the conversation. Stop. Sounds like you two are having fun. But it's not the word, bro. Well, anyway, some new information has come to light. Song request fax was sent to inside the studio itself. I knew it! I knew it! Okay, someone on the computer, it's one of the people on the computer.
No, how's that possible?
One of our chaps was sent to check it out right away, and he found the tea lady's body there. Oh! Excuse me? Wait. Her body? She died? Wait. Oh. Eh?
What's this? Something happened, has it? Talking about the same tea lady that we're missing, the one who brought the tea.
Yes. A body has been discovered, yes. Literally.
So now we've got 2 unsolved murders on our hands now then.
Actually, no.
Eh?
According to the officer of the scene, there's evidence that the tea lady was indeed Dredd's killer.
What kind of evidence? Come on, Prof, spill the beans.
First, they found a song request fax sheet that was sent to Mr. Dredd next to her body. Handwriting analysis has already confirmed that the tea lady who wrote it.
Oh.
And on top of that, they found the poison with her too. The same poison that killed Mr. Dredd.
So what you saying then, exactly?
As I explained, the tea lady was the one who brought the tea that the victim drank. Interesting. In other words, the tea lady was Dwight Dredd's killer.
But if she were the killer, then how come she ran up dead now? You know what this is, don't you? It's suicide. At the end of the day, she's done herself in, hasn't she?
Turns out the tea lady was a huge fan of DJ DD. The theory is that she had some sort of kind of argument that sparked all the thought.
What, she killed him because she liked him that much?
Yeah, I bet that's it. It's a proper case of hero worship, eh?
Aye.
Well, anyway, the case is closed.
Oh, so I can go home now, can I? Terrific.
Yes, you're free to go. Thank you for your cooperation. This feels wrong. This feels so wrong.
Alright then, well, see you, darling. No, there's something that's niggling me. What, can't get enough of me, eh? I do have that effect on people. No, niggling me about the case. Thank you, Miss Holiday. You really can go now. Hurrah! See ya.
Bye. Very glad you're not here anymore. Bye-bye.
So that's wrap then. You can go home early if you like, Lucy.
That is so suspicious. What? Okay, no. This is so weird. This is wrong. There's something wrong here.
Prof, there's definitely something not right here. I mean, there's a gaping hole between the evidence of the scene and Miss Holiday's statement.
Well, nevertheless, the case is now closed.
But,
actually, there's something I was hoping to get done, so, pick this up again tomorrow, shall we? Alright then, Prof. Case over, go home. I don't trust that. I don't trust that at all. No, it's not right. Stuff is definitely amiss. But Prof's off, I suppose I just have to figure this out on my own. Oh, Prof? Hi. Oh, you didn't hear that at all. Lucy, did you forget something? No, it's just I can't get this case out of my head. I thought if I had another look at the scene, I might be able to figure something else. You're just not willing to let it go, huh? Anyway, what you up to, Prof? It's a bit of investigating for fun. For fun? Yeah. Hey up, that's where the tea lady last was bumped off, isn't it? Yes, although I can't reproduce this entire scene now because the case has been closed. I knew it. I knew you wouldn't be able to let it go either, Prof. As it happens, I've uncovered some evidence to support Holiday's statement. Oh, so it is in the macarons. So what's this evidence you found that backs up Holiday's statement then, Prof? Well, Lucy, do you remember what was broadcast? What we were listening to together? I think I can remember the gist of it. The evidence is in the transmission itself. I've managed to borrow a recording of the show. Listen carefully to this now. We've got a very special guest in the studio today, people. It's a drop-dead gorgeous Miss Dolly Holiday. Padre, 'tis terrific to be on the show. Here, I brought you something. They're ever so tasty. Wow, thanks, Dolly. Sounds like a fact coming in already. So our first request this morning is from, Miss Angel of Death. I'll be the death of you? Whoa, sounds like someone wants to turn DJ Dwight Dread into DJ Dwight Dead. Don't go dying on me, Dwight. I'll never live it down. Well, if I'm about to sign off for the last time ever, allow me to try one of your mouth-watering offerings first. Oh. Okay. Hee Yeah, that hit the spot. Death. Boy, what's going on? Mike, are you alright? Let's go on the ad break. Come on, quickly. At first, Daysbury, there's a sale. Well, Holiday's laying it on too thick. Well, maybe, but never mind that. It just struck me, that's all. Okay, but ignoring that. Alfendi's like, I'm ignoring that. Beautiful ad there. Thank you. I really tried. Blatant discrepancy between the radio show and the scene of the crime. You get it? Well, it's the macarons, right? The macarons don't have any... I see. What's the discrepancy between that and what we heard on the radio? Annual sale. No. No, I don't think I'm right, actually. I think I'm wrong. It's a piece of evidence that I'm referring to. Would you like to listen to the recording again? Please listen to the radio show again. I'm not gonna speak this time, because speaking makes it a little bit harder to hear stuff. Because I'm listening to myself. Okay, let me just listen to this. I don't think it's anything with the fax machine. That does track it, that does make sense.
Okay, that tracks. Hmm. Crash. Is that crash important? Oh. Okay. Okay. I remember what it is. Oh god. I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe it's a toppled chair? Oh, okay. I feel like, yeah, the sound of dread collapsing is right. Is it the teacup? Because wouldn't that make like a tea breaking sound? Yeah! Oh, massive brain moment. I feel so smart all of a sudden, actually. Wow. This is a smart moment for me. Yeah! There's a broken teacup at the scene of the crime, but notice how the cup breaking on air. Precisely. You can clearly hear when Dread collapses from his chair. There's no sound of a cup breaking. So the teacup didn't break during the show, do you mean? Almost certainly. It's increasingly clear that Miss Holliday's statement is true. Dread never drank the tea. If he had, it's highly likely that he dropped and broke the cup as the poison entered his bloodstream. So Miss Holliday's statement is the bona fide truth? Well, in that case, when did he drink from the poison? When did the cup break? My hypothesis is correct. Dread was given the poison after the show went off air. Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright. What do you mean the broadcast had finished, you mean? Yes, quite possibly. So even though he collapsed during the show when he went on air, he had no poison after that. Hey, now you gotta be right flummoxed now, prof! Red collapsed on air after eating the macaroon given to him by Holiday. That's the point. Oh! Yeah. Okay. No, okay. So the thing that killed him was the tea and the teacup. However, the macarons had like some sort of sleeping agent, which is the thing that made him fall down. I'm sure I'm getting further and further from it. Ah, but why don't we do some investigating in that area, Okay. I see. There's a clear discrepancy between the scene we see here and the studio after the show. It poses the question of why Dread became physically distressed after he ate the macaron. Why would eating a perfectly normal macaron do that to him while he has to touch his tea? But he hadn't had any poison at all, yet everyone around him mistakenly believed he'd die. Almost like he was just putting on to pretend to die or something. That's exactly what I'm thinking. There's actually evidence of the scene that supports the idea that he was faking his own death. What? Okay. Okay. I'm very intrigued about what they're going for here. Okay, that's not it. It's so stupid. Why would you try to do that? That seems like a really stupid way to go. Like, really? No.
Gret's corpse? No. Okay. Great. Oh, yeah, it's not this hickey, is it? See what it says? Well, surprise. Why, heck! It's ready to die. And he were going to use his hickey to show it was a big joke. Okay. Why would you do that? Wow. You know, I don't know what happened in this man's brain to think, ah, yes, this would be a very smart thing to do. Yes, I would be scaring quite literally everyone. Just a prank. It's just a joke. So he made it look like he was in pain as soon as he took a bite of the macaron. And after he pretended to collapse, however, he drank the poison tea and really did die. Once that poison took hold of him, he would have keeled over with a farewell bite. That must have been when he dropped the cup and broke it then. And then his wig fell off, eh? He's just been doing a silly. He had a silly moment. He had a silly, funny joke moment. Like, you know, as one does. Clearly, this is normal for, you know, everyone. So instead of ending this whole affair, but there's a considerable chance this is what happened. Considerable chance? It seems like a dead church. Hurt, if you ask me. It would be greatly narrowed down the possible suspects. Hey, do you know who done it now, Prof? Do you? I have someone in mind. Before we pick out the culprit, let's take some time to investigate the death of the tea lady. Oh, I've been itching to look at this. Oh, yay. Okay. So let me fill you on the tea lady who first found dead. Her name was Anise Brewer. Brewer? Okay. A nice brewer? Oh my god. Stop. Oh, it hurts me. A nice brewer? Really? Anyway, she worked at the radio station's cafeteria. She's a huge fan of Dread, but several people say they remember seeing the pair chatting at times. Were they involved in? I have reason to believe that they were, yes, although there was little evidence to actually back that up. Aye, well, with both of them dead, there's no one can tell us for sure, I suppose. Now let's turn our attention to the room where Brewer's body was discovered. It was a storeroom, not a minute's walk from the studio. Right next to it, were it? Talent. Oh, so that's probably where the, Yeka crab. Seems that the storeroom is just that, and the staff rarely have cause to go inside. It's apparently kept unlocked though, so anyone could get in there should they want to. So Brewer went in there to hide after she took the drinks to the studio? That seems most probable. What we need to figure out then is what went on in that room. And to obtain additional statements from all suspects about their movements after Dread's death. Have a look over them, Lucy. Will do, Prof. Oh, I was one with the security guards the whole time waiting for the police. Yeah, okay, Randall. That's all the new information we have at this stage. So I can finally have a look at the storeroom then, can I? The question is really whether or not Brewer committed suicide or was murdered. Let's see for ourselves, shall we? Okay. Fascinating. I wish I could meet Randall. I think Randall would be so much fun to me. Did Brewer commit suicide or was she murdered? We need to figure out which one it was. Right, well, where do we start then? There's two pieces of evidence that led to Dread's murder being pinned on Brewer. Firstly, the song request written in Brewer's handwriting, and secondly, the poison used to kill Dread. I suggest we start by looking at both of them. Aye, that sounds like a plan. Now I've added the storeroom to the crime scene reconstruction, so tap the door of the studio to go in. The door in the studio. Okay, sounds simple enough. Yeah, so let's get started. Okay. I did not mean to press that. I did not mean to press that. No, shush. Alfendi, shut up. Thank you. Ah! Well, she's certainly dead. Oh, crazy. A loudspeaker who continued the plays. The station's broadcasting all the time. Dred's last show would have been audible on it. The fax machine. The ped with Brewer's fingerprints. Song request. The original of the song request sheet faxed to Dred during the show. Permanent ink was used, as the handwriting has been identified as Brewer's. Sweets. Base, but that looks like chips, not a sweet, but okay. Selection of sweets that Brewers brought. Every one of them have been wrapped and nibbled. Cabinet stuffed full of old papers, all files and date. Broken glass with traces of poison identified by the same substance that killed both victims. This is a container for the poison before it was smashed. Legit, that's not sweets. Like, one of them would be sweets, but the other one? No, that's chips, man. Okay, I'm all done. There's no question in Brewer's handwriting that it's the song request sheet. It poisoned the same stuff that was used to kill Dred without a shadow of doubt. Can't deny it was pretty likely that she did do it then. Too soon to draw any conclusions, Lucy. Personally, I find the broken glass container that contained the poison a little curious. Hey, that would bother me too. Looks like it was smashed with some considerable force. Its original shape is beyond recognition. There's no saying what folks will do when there's unrequited love involved, Prof. I dare say there's a good reason for that, yes. Yes. Anyway, let's see if there isn't any evidence to suggest foul play. Aye, let's have a look. Coffee? Coffee in a paper cup that was purchased from the drink machine at the station, tracing from the point that was killed. Wait. I want to check if this is the proof. I don't think it is. Try elsewhere. Yeah, okay. It's not that. Note. Well, words Pharaoh's sale is scrawled on the back of the victim's left hand. It's written in non-permanent ink, so it must be fairly recent. Weird. Do you think this note she wrote on her hand might be a clue about someone? No, it's obviously something she just only written. Wonder what Pharaoh's sale means. It's the sale pitch I was after. No, it's a sale pitch. It's the ad break. Okay, so it'll be this instead. Hey, Prof, remember the ad they played on the radio? What happened on the show? That's what it was. It was an advert for the big sale at the Pharaohs. Ah, of course. Brewer must have heard the advertisement and made a note of it on her hands. That must be it. Well, it would tell us something, wouldn't it? Like, she didn't see death coming. I guess so. I guess she didn't. Brewer must have been thinking she'd go to the Pharaoh's cell and thinking it while she were in that room. So she couldn't have any clue that she was about to die then, can she? No, she can't. Just to be sure, let's find out when else the advertisement was aired. Possible she made the note on another occasion. Go and make the necessary inquiries straight away, Prof. Oh, my jaw. Sorry. My jaw hurts. Ugh. My jaw's having the "you've been talking for too long" moment. Ugh. Sorry, I just gotta massage my jaw so it hurts a little less. Ooh. Ah. Okay, got the answer, Prof. That feels a lot better. It sucks. No, it's fine. That's unbelievably quick, Lucy. Aye, investigating's all about speed, I say. Anyway, it turns out that it were the first time that ad has ever aired. And it's undeniable. Brewer was murdered. Were she an accomplice of the real killer then? Do you think? Killed to shut her up with someone? What do you think? Yeah. No. I reckon Brewer accomplice. I'm not convinced. Too much evidence left behind. What do you mean? If she'd known about the plan to kill Dredd, she would have been tidier. She would have wanted to get caught. Suppose that's true. She left the song request facts lying about, not to mention all those sweet clappers. It looks like she had any intention of clearing up after herself and doing a runner. Likelihood, I imagine Dredd approached Brewer. Or told her plans for the great and practical joke, and asked her to help him. Aye, that makes sense. That's why she was totally unfazed after hearing Greg collapse and making notes about sales in the shops. Exactly. So the real killer used Brewer without her even knowing about it to kill her absolute idol of all people. Yes, a contemptible trick indeed, even for a murderer. So who were it then? Who's behind all this? I believe I know who it was. Do you? Yes, Brewer's killer and Dredd's killer are one and the same. I suspect you figured it out now, haven't you, Lucy? So who is the real culprit in the case? I have not figured it out, but I will guess. You! No! I don't think so. That's wrong. Yes, who did it? Who was it? I don't know. Mike, what's up? Yay, Mike, my guy. Must have been the director, Mike DeBonnet. That's the wrong voice. This is an entirely different person that I'm voicing right now. He's the only one who could have been in the right place for the right time for both murders. Yay! It's like when alfendi's like, you know this, right? And I'm like, no. I'm sorry, but the answer is no. I agree. After Dredd's feigned death, Holiday and Smith were together the entire time. And the sound man called for help from the other members of staff to contact the emergency services. The only suspect that were doing their own events, as the events were unfolding, was Debonair. So it were him then, without any question. Right, I'll go and get someone to bring him in. He has too much faith in us. Yes, there's no question that Debonair is the culprit, but there's still one final piece of the puzzle missing. He's thinking, Your Honor. Alfendi's like hoping that I'm a little bit more ahead of things, but the answer is I'm just not. There's no question about how Debonair is responsible for the deaths of Dredd and Brewer. Let's get him. It's a fun music time. Yeah, it is. Oh, you're such a little guy. Golly, I'm terribly sorry to have kept. Goodness, well, where's Ollie? She's not here. Oh, well, that's rather strange. She said she wanted to see me. What exactly did you tell this man, Lucy? I just couldn't get a hold of him. In the end, I had to resort to asking Miss Holiday if she'd help. Yeah, get his ass. Sorry I'm not Layton alfendi. Sorry I'm not Layton and don't have a million brain cells and Ronkel brain, etc., etc. Ah, that little minx, she doesn't know who she's messing with. Allow me to apologize, Mr. Debonair. I had no idea this had gone on. No, not at all. Yeah, she is. I love her so much. Lucy's amazing. I can hardly blame your lovely assistant. After all, if a man allows himself to be duped, it's usually for a less than honorable reason. Anyway, I must be getting back. Just a moment, please, Mr. Debonair. We actually do have a few questions we'd like to ask you. Well, it's not often that a pretty young girl wants to chat with an old fogey like me, so why not? But it better be something important enough to warrant dragging me out of bed, Oh, well, it's, Yes, it's an extremely serious matter. Seems that you may be responsible for the deaths of 2 innocent people, you see. Who are you, exactly? I'm Inspector Layton, Serious Crime Division. That is so weird. Okay. Can I I'm Lucy Baker, the inspector's assistant. Well, goodness gracious me. I thought the police were supposed to be protecting the public, not trick them into false meetings and the like. And falsely accusing them for murder. Dear, dear. No formal accusations have been made, Mr. Debonair. However, the evidence we have strongly suggests that you are guilty. I see. Well, that sounds like I'm going to need to stay there. But we'll have to wait. Good. It's really in the best interest that you cooperate with us, if only to prove your own innocence. That sounds rather like a kind of cruel joke. You don't see us laughing, do you, Mr. Debonair? Very well, Inspector. Layton. Was it? Layton? Ooh. Okay. Layton. Goodness, my apologies. Anyway, before I get started about helping you with your investigations, I have a couple of questions of my own. Really, go ahead. This is what an officer involved in the investigation told me early on. He said it was a tea girl who poisoned Dwight, and she committed suicide immediately after. Are you saying that's not the case? That this officer was mistaken? No, the tea lady was the one who killed Mr. Dredd. So she was falsely accused. Dear, dear, what an embarrassing mistake for you. The police do seem to have lost their edge these days, wouldn't you say? We always get to the truth at the end, don't you worry. Of course. Well, I might be so bold to venture another question. I've heard it was the poison that killed poor Dwight. I wonder, what was the poison in? It was in the tea. Mr. Dredd was killed by a lethal poison that were put in his tea. I hate this guy so much. He's literally just this guy. He's just kind of here. Yes, that's what I heard. And remind me, if you will, who was it that brought Dwight the tea? I'm terribly forgetful these days. Wait, no, it was, I don't remember. A nice brewer, right? It was a tea lady by the name of Anise Brewer who brought the drinks into the studio. Oh, yes, of course, I remember now. She's a pretty young girl, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's right. She brought the tea to Dwight. Tea laced with poison. I don't like you, actually. I really don't like you. We can't be sure that the tea already contained the poison at that point of time. Oh, is that so? Well, I'm intrigued. Do tell me, when was the poison added? After the show was interrupted. Oh my god. He irks me. Yeah, he irks me too. After the poison was added to the tea after the show had been interrupted. Well, what an extraordinary idea. Dwight died when the show was still on air. The poison wasn't put in the cup until after that time. I don't want to cause offense, Inspector Layton. But perhaps your assistant is a little simple, perhaps. Layton, bro, I'm gonna bite you. Hey, I heard that. And my name is Layton. Oh, I'm so terribly sorry. How rude of me. No, Mr. Debonair, what Miss Baker said is absolutely right. The poison was added to the tea after the show was cut short and taken off the air. I'm sure I don't need to spell out to you what it means. Sorry to disappoint you, but you're completely lost to me. This is rather too fanciful for an old chap like me. Destroy him, yeah. Very well, let's take a different tact. Why don't we talk about the wig? The wig. I assure you, advanced in years I may be, but this is all my own hair. Mr. Dredd's wig. Oh, I see. Yes, Dwight's wig. You notice anything? Notice how the victim's wig had fallen off his head. As a matter of fact, I did, yes. Said the dreadlock mess fly off the poor man's head as he keeled over onto the floor. That's very strange. because we have another witness statement that completely contradicts what you said. According to that statement. Dolly. When Mr. Drag collapsed during the show, his wig were definitely still on his head. That's what the witness told us. The person in question even went so far to say how shocking it was to see the victim without his wig. Yes, of course. Terribly sorry, you're quite right. I mixed things up in my head. Yes, when Dwight actually collapsed, it's true, his wig didn't come off. It must have been when I read over it shook him. I couldn't help myself. I was in blind panic. It must have been when it happened. I must have shaken his wig off his head. Okay. I see. I do apologize for this getting so muddled up. I do understand, I quite understand, Mr. Debonair. People's memories are very curious things, like Curious Village for Professor Layton. Oh wait, I wasn't alive during that time, don't talk to me. Actually, wait, was he alive during that time? I think he actually might have been alive. I was like a child. That was my father, who was, you know, not here. Yes, right. There's just one other thing I'd like to double check with you. Did you notice Mr. Drag drinking his tea at all? Oh yes, I saw him drink it. Let's see, I'm pretty sure he ate one of those macaroons first. No doubt it made her thirsty, and then when he took a sip of tea, he suddenly looked choked. The rest I think you know. I see. Ah. Then it appears we have another discrepancy. You see, we have a statement that tells a different story. Dolly's statements are destroying you, sir. Dolly's statements are out for blood. Holy crap. According to Miss Holiday, Mr. Dredd never touched his tea. You know what I mean? That little minx again. Do you think you can rely on what she tells you? Ruben's a serial liar. This is why Dolly's so important to me. Oh my god, she's great. Wow, she even lied to me in order to get me this morning, for goodness sake. She's the most helpful one. I appreciate her. Or have you conveniently forgotten that little fact already? Not at all, I made a mental note of it. She's just stupid at times, yeah. I am almighty. Oh god, this man has a complex. Then surely you wouldn't seriously consider taking her word over mine. Please, Mr. Debonair, there's no need for raised voices. Perhaps we need to calm down. Spot a radio, maybe? Sorry, calm down? We got a very special guest in the studio today, people. It's a drop-dead gorgeous Miss Dolly Holiday. Hi, Dwight. It's terrific to be on the show. Here, I brought you something that is so tasty. Wow, thanks, Dolly. And then the fax message. I like this dialogue because I get to be really dramatic about it. That sounds like a fax coming in already. So our first request this morning is from Miss Angel of Death. I'll be the death of you. Whoa, sounds like someone wants to turn Mr. DJ Dwight Dredd into DJ Dwight Dead. Don't you ever go dying on me, Dwight. I'd never live it down. Well, if I'm about to sign off for the last time ever, allow me to try one of your mouth-watering offerings first. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. That hit the spot. And then he dies. I mean, he doesn't die. He fake dies. He just has his moment. Bye. Oi, what's going on? Dwight, are you alright? Let's get in there. Ad break. Come on, quickly. This is Mike, right? Or is the other guy? Yeah, silly for a bit. He had a silly moment. This is the recording of the show. Is this your idea of a joke? Dwight and I worked together for a great many years, you know. Do you think I enjoy listening to my partner? No, my friend, suffering over and over again. Very sorry if this causes you any distress, but I will just show it to you. Anyway. However, this recording actually proves Miss Holliday's statement as true. I don't understand. Lucy, would you care to explain? Yeah, he doesn't care. He just like me for real, for real. It's not that, is it? Oh. I have no idea what you're replying. Oh. Okay. Tea! Or is it macaroons? Oh, it is tea. There's a broken key cup at the scene of the crime. There's not even a hint of the sound of tiny breaking on the record of the show. Right, okay, never mind. I remember now. Well, obviously the microphone just didn't pick it up. You petedly know very little about radio. They clearly make out the sound of the victim collapsing. You would expect the noise of the cup smashing to be even more clearly audible. How is this even related? It's the tea girl who poisoned this drink. We all know that. Does it really matter whether or not you could hear the teacup breaking on the recording or not? I mean, I ask you. It matters a great deal. The cup that didn't break isn't broken. Inconsistent tea? Wow. Nice joke, game. You're very funny. A wig that didn't fall off is lying on the floor. It's not that one witness or other failed to spot something. No, the crime scene changed subtly between the transmission being interrupted and the police arriving. The question is then why? Oh, they're so silly. They're so silly. How on earth should I do? Miss Baker and I have come up with a hypothesis. We've speculated that when the victim collapsed during the show, he was in fact pretending to die. What? Oh, don't be absurd, man. I too thought it was unbelievable at first, but if you accept that, everything else falls into place. Lucy? Mr. Dredd and yourself discussed the idea of such a practical joke before on the show. You probably fixed him on drinking some tea and then started with him, starting his whole, oh no, I'm dying bit. And when it came to the live show, Mr. Dredd improvised a few changes. Instead of being the tea that kicked everything off, he went for one of Miss Holliday's macaroons. After the performance, once everyone had left the studio, Mr. Dredd got up. Miss Holliday and Miss Smith would have been in the waiting room, and Mr. Met had gone to call the police, which would leave only one other person in the studio. You, Mr. Dredd. No doubt you made a fuss over Mr. Dredd and how great he'd been, then you offered him some tea. The lace was poison, that is. The person hit him that bad. The poison hit him that bad, and he dropped the teacup and it smashed on the floor. And then he crashed onto the floor himself. His wig flew from his head. It's these two minor details that were the cause of inconsistencies at the scene. Mr. Dredd collapsed after eating a macaroon. The poison was found in the tea. Yeah, the person hit him. The person hit him. Clearly there was blood force trauma involved in this case that, we have not seen in the crime, but it was there, because I said so. And although his wig was still stuck to his head after he collapsed during the show, later it was lying on the floor. Aye, that's the real truth behind the death of DJ Dwight Dredd, and you know it. Well, it's certainly a imaginative theory, but in the end it's just that. It's a theory. A game theory. You don't have a shred of evidence to support your claim that Dwight faked his own death, do you? Well, easy. Haha, there we go. Mr. Dredd's hanky is the proof of it. Good grief, what is a tasteless bit of rag? We found this hanky with a handwritten note on it. What does it say? Well, surprise? It was that hanky that Mr. Dredd was planning to show to let everyone know that they've been tricked. Maving time. It's the only logical explanation for the cryptic message he wrote on it. I don't know why I'm turning even more British. Or, I keep mixing up her and Alfendi's voice, and it's difficult because Alfendi's voice is so deep, but then her voice is very high. Oh, I seem you know nothing about this handkerchief. It was you who proposed the whole idea of the practical joke to the victim in the first place, no? Rubbish, I don't know anything about it. Must have been that tea-girl who tricked Dwight into the idea that it was a foolish schoolboy prank. She's the one you want. They really do. They so do. You saw the fact she said, didn't you? The one with the death threat. Good golly, you even found a perfume bottle full of poison next to her, didn't you? You chaps had it right the first time. You already identified that girl as the killer. You're wasting my time. Afraid that was a mistake. Aye, she was dragged into this by you. You asked her to help pull off that so-called practical joke. Absolutely not. She tricked Dwight, murdered him, and then killed herself. End of story. She didn't kill herself. We have evidence to prove it. The perfume bottle. Wait, yeah. How did you know it was perfume? Wait, actually, that is a. How did you know that? That's not something you would have known. Interesting. Wiggly ear moment. When Miss Brewer made a very interesting note to herself. You dumbass, yeah. Allow me to read it for you. Pharaoh's sale, it says. Arrest me now. What damning evidence indeed. Good. I see you know the significance of this note. First advert that was aired for the very first time straight after the show was interrupted. The note tells us two things. Firstly, Mr. Brewer knew at the outset that Mr. Dread was going to collapse as part of the show. She were a really huge fan of it, so if she really thought he'd collapse, she would have been bothered with the ad. And secondly, she intended to visit Pharaoh's on the way home and have a look at the sale. She hardly had bothered making a note of the sale if she were about to do herself in. So you see, we can be fairly confident that Miss Brewer had no intention of committing suicide. Well, that's all very interesting, but let's not forget the woman was the killer. You can't hope to understand how such a person thinks, surely. Oh. Okay, well... And if she hadn't killed Dwight, why did she send the death threat revealed as a song with us? And the fact she was referring to was another suggestion of yours, was it not? You can hear it now, what you'd have said to the poor lass. Dwight wants to stage an amazing practical joke on the show. He could really do with your help. You know she's a huge fan of Mr. Jed and his show. Of course she was going to agree. She'd have been that chuffed that you asked her. But she wrote a bogus death threat request gladly, didn't she? I haven't the first idea what you're talking about. To the show, you waited for a chance to slip off to the storeroom where Miss Brewer was waiting. Just like you did with Mr. Dread, you congratulated her on a job well done and offered her a cup of coffee. Poor lass had no idea. I think she was on cloud nine, thinking she'd done something to help her idol. She'd sipped the deadly poison. That's the truth of the matter, isn't it, Mr. Debonair? Nice. Win. Win moment. No, okay. I was like, that's too good to be true. Sipping some water. 1 second. I'm not surprised. Not surprised we had an encore moment for this one. Ah, my goodness. You pair have the most fantastic imaginations. This could be a new radio drama. Yeah, obviously not, but also... Hey! Hey up! How come you're still here? We smashed your alibis one by one. My dear girl, I'm not about to admit to a crime I did not commit. After all, this whole scenario you've painted is utter fabrication. Ooh. Wait, what is this music? Ooh. Ooh. I like this. This is fun. No, it is not. You've backed up everything we've said with hard evidence. No doubt. I suspect In all likelihood, I've listened to patiently to your conjecture for long enough. Now you listen to me. There's abundant and clear evidence that the T-girl killed herself. To start with is a handwritten request sheet. However, if you look at it, that request is a blatant death threat. Makes her intentions crystal clear. This is different spooky music than the other spooky music, though, so that's why I was surprised. This is a different spooky vibe. They have two spooky vibes. Next, there's a perfume bottle full of poison. The same poison I hastened to add that was used to kill Dwight. She was found with that lethal substance in her possession. And if that isn't damning enough, she used the very same poison to kill herself. Finally, there's the fact that the girl was a die-hard fan of Dwight's. Her twisted feelings for the poor man is what held for the tragedy in the first place. Faced with these three irrefutable pieces of hard evidence like this, can you honestly suspect anyone else? Can you refute this evidence in any way, my dear? As I thought. So that's it then. Case closed. Hey, you can't do that. Oh. Fight him. Fight him. Fight him. I was gonna say that was a long pause. Hi. What's up, sir? Hey, wait, funny turn again, eh, Prof? There he is. There he is. There he is, my guy. Dear me, you're still here. This is our office. Goodness, Mr. Clayton. You seem a little bit, disturbed, Clayton. Hit your name wrong again on purpose, and I'll personally cut out your tongue. That's it, Prof. Suck it into him. Join that. She's like, yeah, actually go off. Like, I support you. Good gracious, I'm not quite sure I can believe my ears. Are you sure you're a police officer? You're making me uncomfortable. I demand you allow me to go home, seeing that you have no evidence. We have evidence. Let's hear your patronizing three irrefutable pieces of hard evidence again, shall we? If you dare. No, literally, let him get violent. Let him go. I don't know why you suddenly assume this menacing tone. Just get on with it. Very well. I'm not sure why I have to repeat myself like this, but... Firstly, there's a handwritten request sheet. Secondly, the perfume bottle full of poison. There we are. Thirdly, the fact that the tea girl was a die-hard fan of Dwight's. You don't have no idea, do you? The very words coming out of your mouth. What? What are your three irrefutable pieces of hard evidence, Mike? It's just the irrefutable evidence that proves your guilt. Don't be absurd. Lucy, do you know which one it is? I think I sort of do, and I sort of don't. But a debonair has three irrefutable pieces of hard evidence and a piece of evidence from the crime scene. By comparing those two things, we prove beyond any doubt that Mikey here is the murderer. Perfume bottle of poison and the shattered, no, not the tea. There we go. Get her. You said there were bits of broken glass from a perfume full of poison. Bottle full of poison, Mr. Dunbonair. That's where you slipped off. You betrayed yourself, rotten. I'm sorry. You blurted out something that only the real killer could have known. Aye, about those bits of broken glass in the storeroom. When I were in there, or when I found out that's where the poison were, I assumed they come from a pill bottle or something. The real killer wasn't carrying the poison in a pill bottle, were he? No, he was using a perfume bottle. He's sort of like, oh, shit. I've messed up. Ah, I knew exactly how your devious mind was working. You always intended to leave the bottle of poison in Brewer's hand, make it look like a suicide. That's why you very carefully chose a lady's perfume bottle. I don't know what you're talking about. So you poisoned Brewer, you placed the perfume bottle in her hand and left the storeroom. But something happened that you hadn't think on. That girl wasn't quite dead. Very much. Now she understood exactly what was happening. But she must have felt the need to leave a sign, something to show how she was killed. Mastering all her remaining strength, she hurled the perfume bottle against the wall. Smashes the pieces, making it impossible to know the identity of what it was, but of course, you didn't know that. There's no way to tell. Anyone could tell what sort of container those bits in the grass made with before they were smashed. Even forensics are still hard at work piecing them back together. Only one person could have possibly know what shape it was originally. And that's the one person who put the poison in there in the first place, the killer. Oh dear me. What a silly mistake. I think I must have said the wrong thing. You said the wrong thing. You repeated it no less than 3 times, and yet you like to claim that you said the wrong thing. Yes, you heard me wrong. Yes, that's right. I've never said such a thing. Oh, no one to give up, for pity's sake. And that's how you want to play it? Let's listen to something. Huh? What? She's the one you want. So the fact she said, didn't you? The one with the death threat? Good golly, you even found a perfume bottle full of poison next to her, didn't you? That was the first time. But how did you? Play the recording of Dread's last show, if you remember. Seems that I must have accidentally knocked record when I finished. Ooh, alfendi. Ooh. Oh my god, alfendi. Wow. I was gonna say that was we don't have a recorder in here, but then I was like, wait, actually, I think we do have a recorder in here. Oh, spicy. Oh, you little devil prof. Fantastic. That's exactly what I feel about him. He's such a bastard, yeah. I knew we didn't have enough evidence to pin it on you. That's why I asked you to come here. Thought it would be fitting to have the final piece of evidence come from the killer himself. Oh my god. I start with this and handwritten request sheet. However, if you look at it, that request was a blatant death threat. Your attention's clear. Next, there's a perfume bottle full of poison. That was the second time. Would you like to hear the third? I love this man so much. He's so cool. He's so cool. He's such a bastard. No, you win. Hey, you got me. Give it up at last. So soon. How dull. I was hoping to tighten the screws on you much more than that. What a disappointment you are. Ugh, off your back. Yes, sorry about that, Lucy. No, don't apologize. I'm getting quite used to it now. Lucy's like, actually, it's fine. Like, I'm used to it. Honestly, you're doing your job. Like... But anyway, it weren't so bad this time. You snapped out of it without too much trouble. In fact, I'm worried it was a bit too easy. Mr. Debonair, there's one more thing I'd like to ask you. What? You haven't once called the tea lady by her name all the time we've been talking. What of it? Do you even not know the name of the woman you murdered? Lucy's so supportive. She is! Of course I do. It was, Charlotte, wasn't it? No, flaming well word. You really are scum, aren't you? It is Anise Brewer. A nice brewer. You get the pun? The pun's pretty funny. Cause she brewed tea? It's totally a coincidence that she just happened to be a part of this whole tea thing, but like... You get it? You get it? You get it, Mike? You get it? Lady who smashed the bottle you put in her hand. Sure, you take the rap for your crimes. Just imagine alfendi being like, you get it? I'll remember this, Layton. Layton. Lucy. Yes, Prof? Take Mr. Debonair to a holding cell, would you? Mike Debonair, I'm arresting you for multiple counts of murder. Debonair, not Debonair. Nice. Better. That's funny. That's funny. Wow. What a time. Inspector. The Monera squeaked like a mouse on helium. Excuse me? The bunny spewed his guts out until he was empty inside. Enough of that. You make me feel queasy. Do you want to know what the pug's motive was? Do I ever? Debonair's been doing some Chinese squeeze on the radio station accounts, gaining off profits. Oh? Yep, but Dread found out about it. He started ringing Debonair for cash like a wet towel. So Debonair bumped it off. What was the relationship between Brewer and Debonair? I've covered every angle on that, but I've got nothing. Zilch. The Gink and the Dame don't have a scrap of shared history. They were totally unrelated. What about Brewer and Dread? The more I look into that, the less of a connection they seem to have. In fact, Blade put money on Debonair just laying on the Brewers that they were a couple. That lowlife old goon! Goon? You're not in the mob, Lucy. Do you have to talk like that? I was just, not feeling very well. I think I'll head home now. Oh, well, I've got some news that might cheer you up a bit before you go, Prof. Oh, spill the beans then, Lucy. Put us wise. Dolly's bringing out a new single soon. Dolly! Are you talking about the young lady sniffer brought in mistake? Hey, every copper pitches the wrong geezer from time to time. Hey, Dolly, Holiday. The new track's causing kind of stir already, and it hasn't been released yet. Oh, why's that? She called it, I'll be the death of you. Holy smokes, isn't that the infamous request? Aye, Les got herself on the cover of every magazine because of it. She's a smart one. But it's the B-side that's got me worried. As once called Macho Man in a white gown. In the white... Yeah! Wait, no. I'm sipping my water. Excuse me? What a white gown, sir. Ma'am, do you really have to... It's a bit of a strange title, I grant you, but what's worrying about that? What? Don't you see? Don't see what? Oh! Nothing! Never mind. Don't listen to me. That's... yeah. Wow. Okay. Great. Okay. It was so slow, man. He just like me for real. Here, Sniffer. Oh, you just missed him, Justin. He went home just a few minutes ago. You gotta check that lad, leaving the office before his boss. Oh, don't blow your top, Justin. Ah, you're two here, aren't you, Al? Of course I am. This is my office, after all. Your home, more like. So how's it been going? Have there any incidents recently? I'm gonna bite you. You mean the Jekyll and Hyde moment with the Prof's dark side? If that's how you want to describe it. Hi, hey, hello, hi, okay, great, hi, you, yay! Talk of the devil and he'll appear. Why, heck, you scared the wits out of me! Ian, there's no crook here, sir. I didn't realize you could change so easily. A long time, Justin. In fact, paths haven't crossed since Radman Castle, haven't they? Remember? I couldn't forget that if I wanted to. It's memorable, wasn't it? Both of us working to solve the case. You two work together. Except it still isn't solved, is it? Because you refuse to tell what you know. If it weren't for that, we'd have solved it long ago. I really don't know what you mean. Fine, if you don't want to discuss it, let's forget it. Leave us alone. As you wish. You know where to find me if you need me again. I'll be glad to show for my old partner anytime at all. The partner? Prof, are you alright? Yes, thank you, Lucy, I'm fine. You hear him? Anytime, he said. Do you hear that, Al? Yes, I heard. Have you been in touch with your brother recently? This is my problem, Justin. What, you think you can manage him on your own? Ha, only a shot of Herschel Layton would ever entertain the idea.
Oh my god, don't bring up his dad.
Well, if that's how you feel, keep your nose out of it. My nose out of it. Sorry. Right, I'm off. I wish you all the best, Al. I just hope things don't turn against you.
Interesting. Excuse me, but what's all this?
You need to concern yourself with it at the moment, Lucy. It's bothering me. It's so intriguing. You'll find out sometime whether you want to or not.
He really does. Like, this man is an asshole.
Assuming, of course, that you stay as my assistant, as I hope you do.
Fascinating. Fascinating. Oh boy. Oh, but this one's a higher difficulty. Oh, it's been 3 hours and 42 minutes. Oh, I don't know if I want to keep this for next time or not. But I have to wait. Yeah, he's guilting him into it, not controlling it. Yeah, he's guilting him into not controlling it. Yeah, it's an asshole move. Justin's horrible. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, he brings up his dad. Like, why would you bring up his dad? You know there's something wrong there. Like, it's horrible. Yeah, like the incidents, excuse me? Like, why do you have to bring this up? Yeah, like really just shut up. Like, I don't know. Oh, I'm trying to figure out. Because this one was level 3. 2, 2, 2. From here on out are connected. Oh, I believe. Okay. Oh, okay. But how long would that be? I do want to continue though. I really do. Is this like Ghost Trick when you hit like a certain spot and you kind of have to just continue on? Or is it not? Because I do want to continue, but I'm unsure if that's a smart move. It's not too long. Not exactly. Okay. I could do this one. But I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, but then we'll continue. Hang on. Okay. I'll chill. I don't remember the length of this case. That's fine. I'm worried about my jaw for the most part, but I think I could be fine. Well, I'll look this up. Okay, I will be right back.
Okay, you're saying it's long? Okay. Okay. So is it not worth doing? It's complex and acts as an intro. Oh. Oh no. Okay. So, would it be a good one to do today? Probably not. Okay. Well, we got done too. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, I hate you. Take at least a half hour minimum. You mean an hour and a half? Or just a half hour? If it takes a half hour, then I can do it. Minimum. Like, I would be worried going over, like, the 5-hour mark. Just a half hour. Oh. So it's an annoying tutorial case, is what you're saying. Because I could do another half hour. That's something I can do. And I wouldn't be against doing. No? It's okay. But longer. Oh. Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay. The act case but longer? Yeah, that would be a long time. The act case was like an hour and 30 minutes for, if I remember right. If you could do another half hour, I could. I could do another half hour. Then maybe. I could do that. I could do that. Huh, cause what I'm worried about. What would be the likelihood of me getting done the game the next time I play? If I did this one. Because this one's the highest difficulty, but... And this is Alfendi's altar. Oh, you would get it done. Okay. Would I get it done with this case too, or no? Because if I won't get it done without this case, then I'm tempted to get it done next time. Okay. Because if with this case I wouldn't be able to get it done, but without this case I would be able to get it done, then I would just rather get it done. I don't know. Is a lot shorter. Probably this one, right? Oh, okay. So then would it just be easier just to do... The next one is very short. This one. Or this one. I don't know. So should I or should I not? You said probably not. But also maybe. But also, I don't know. Oh, because it's gonna destroy me? Oh. So I shouldn't. Because I might suffer. So, like, no, because don't do this one, case number 6, because the cliffhanger is gonna destroy me. Oh, Lord. I can't decide things. Listen, I believe in you and your opinions. You don't have to decide anything. I just you know this. So that's why I ask. Not in a... Yeah. And the case starts up the rest of the game? Oh lord. Okay. Well, how much do I want to suffer for next week? Oh no. Okay. I'm indecisive too. Damn it. Okay. Um. Okay. 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 Um. God, it's like I really want to see more. But also, I don't know if it's a good idea. But also, I really want to see more because this game's really good. So like, I mean, it has almost been 4 hours. Damn it. Okay. Um. Yeah, I do feel like it would be smart to wait until next week. Yep. Don't tell me anything. Do not spoil it, Dola. Um. Okay, so then I think we should wait until next week then. Just because I do not want to suffer. Even though my insanity would be very funny to watch, I do not, I would not enjoy that. But that's fine. That's fine. Oh god, okay. Well, we'll save that there, I guess. Okay, case is all 6. Time spent 6 hours, damn it. Well, okay, well I guess that's that. We'll be finishing the game next time. That's so weird, man. I'm enjoying this so much though, so like, it's a good time. Is Aya still streaming? Aya's still streaming. Okay, well, we'll rate Aya, obviously, because Aya's streaming. I just started, not just for all Trials and Tribulations, like, today. I saw the notification. I was like, oh, I started Trials and Tribulations. It's 23 right now, so, I think she's on, oh, well, she's doing the first case, I think, so, yeah. That long, so you should be good? Okay. That's good. Nice, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, we'll be checking out Aya. As straight as per usual. Starting up the first case of Trials and Tribulations, which I love Trials and Tribulations. I know I don't know if that's a popular opinion, but I do like Trials and Tribulations. That was the first one that the first strong game that I played, which Ace Attorney Investigations 1 is great, but it's not as strong as Trials and Tribulations. Trials and Tribulations just, like, ripped me the whole time. But yeah, Ace Attorney 3 is a good time. My favorite of the trilogy, I think. I also love Rich to the Turnabout, but that's kind of obvious. I think most people do. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Tomorrow we'll be doing more Hi-Fi Rush, which I am so excited because I like Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush is a vibe. We're gonna meet Zanzo. And Zanzo is Silly Man, so I'm excited to see Silly Man. But yeah, that's the extent of that. Raid messages as straight as per usual. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Have a wonderful night, day, evening, whatever it is, and I will see you around. Bye-bye.